Welcome to One Proud Grandma's house. Kick off your emotional weight, open your minds and your hearts so you can be revived, refreshed, rejuvenated, refilled, and released. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for all my upcoming uploads and my commentary. Thank you from Glam Squad. Love and light. Hello, 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 everybody. I'll wait to see if anybody come in. I know my little channel been over here dry. I've been over here dry, dry, dry. This dry, girl. This super dry. Please hit the like, or you can hit the unlike, dislike, but you can share, you can subscribe. Um, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Ah. Hey, Janet, how are you? Hey, beautiful. How are you doing? I hope all is well. I know I haven't been going live. Um, hey, Manny. Good evening, Miss Manny, to you. Hey, girl. Where was I going? Girl, my brain just totally froze. Okay. Hey, Dorian is blessed. How are you? I am doing good. I don't do Facebook Messenger because Facebook is my private page, but you can hit me on IG. I will drop the IG in the chat. Let me find my phone. Nothing good, Manny. What's good, Manny? I just thought I'd come on here and just hang out and see what's going on. Um, okay, let me find it. Where my thing at? Nothing, Manny. Girl, they just trying to burn down California, huh, Manny? We don't get no breaks, huh? Oh my God, it's another fire out here. It's in Napa County. It is in the wine country. Um, hold on, give me a second because I'm trying to do two things at one time. I'm trying to how do you do this? How do you do this? Share. I don't even know. Hold on. But Janet, you can reach me at on my IG. Hold on. I come on. IG at um glam. Give me a second. At glam SQU glam squad. That's a shame. I don't even know. Hold on. Let me go to my settings. That's a shame. Let me see. Okay. You can hit me on IG at Glam Squad 677 if you would like to reach me. You can hit me on my IG. Okay. Yes, they are burning down California, you guys. You don't have IG? You don't know how to use IG? Or you can email me at glam SQUAD squad 677 at gmail.com. Yeah, I don't Facebook is I don't I don't put my Facebook. Anywho, they are burning California down. We have a fire. I think it started yesterday, if I am correct. Let me see. It's in Napa, California, and y'all know that Napa is like a big wine country. 53,000 people has been evacuated. Oh, y'all should see the homes. Oh my God, these homes. Oh my God. Parts of St. Helena and Calistoga. 8,543 structures were threatened in two counties. So those 36,000 anchors, and this is late afternoon. So they're trying to burn down California. I don't, and this is every year. But the fire has fire. Oh, love California was stationed. Oh, you was stationed at Travis Air Force Base. Oh my goodness! Wow, that was close. Yeah. So oh, my thing is, oh, so how is everybody doing? How is everybody holding up? I hope that everybody is doing great. I hope your family is doing great. Okay, I got it. I will try to figure it out. I always want to call you and make sure the fire is not near you. Oh, the fires are not near me. Um, thank God. But we do get the backlash from the smoke, which is awful. But it's not that smoky out today. It was really hot out here. It was 91 degrees in my area, but the fog has rolled in. So we're pretty good. Thanks, Janet. Um, wait, okay. But I just want to do a quick check in. I miss all my peoples. I know have not been live. I have not been doing uploads. I just been sitting low. Actually, not trying to be in too many chats because it's bananas on here. I have seen the worst of worst in people. I have seen my people just act bananas. No rain, no, it is smoky out here. It was still 97, Manny. Oh my God, no, no rain yet. No rain in the forecast. Um, we haven't had no rain. We even have a good rain during the last year. Um, so our numbers are 75, 75. So this week is going to be mid, warm, hot. But no telling with California, where I live at, we have bipolar weather out here. It could be raining 1 minute, hot, foggy. So the weather out here is very unpredictable. So when y'all hear that song saying it never rains in Southern California or Northern California, California is not as it's hot, but it's not as hot as they portray it to be because of global warming. But anywho, I just wanted to come on here to make sure that everybody is at a place of peace. And I know we all be in different chats. What about your electric? Remember that is when I met you. You were charging your phone. No power outage. No power outage. We have not have any threats. But I know some other areas in California they've been talking about shutting down the power, but as of now, we have no problems with power. Thank God. But I really came on here because I've been, you see things and you be in chats and it's just crazy. I have seen the worst of worst in people. And sometimes I'll be in the chat being petty. We all got a little pettiness in us. But how far would you go? I mean, people are gang banging, slanging, throwing mud, eyeballs, knees, weaves been thrown in the street. It is a bloodbath on these YouTube streets. And sometimes it discourage you for coming on here or to even log in because you see some of the people that you support and they start falling out. I have been a casualty of YouTube ships that just, that didn't work out. But my thing was, I would never try to come on here and air out anybody dirty little secrets or even the little stuff that they confided in to me about. I just don't see myself doing that. But it's crazy. Good. I'm glad. Shit. Speak for yourself. It's hot, hot where I'm at. at 60% of the year. You got the good old, yes, I got that good old breeze by the bay. Yes, I have. Girl, did y'all hear about, wait a minute, Manny, Miss Manny. So our president, our fraudulent, hey Dolly, our fraudulent of fraudulent, they finally unshelled our old boy's taxes, and he only claimed he only $750. Make that make sense, y'all. $750. That's crazy. And then when you look around the country and see all this hate and all this bigotry and all this all Breonna's Taylor, the outcome of that broke my heart. That made me think and made me feel that that could be me. That could be one of my sisters, one of my friends, somebody. It's just hitting so close to home. Yes, I won't tell my secrets. What's that song, Manny? Wait, what's that song? You got that song on my you know what I'm trying to sing, Manny. Yeah, don't tell nobody your secrets. Manny, $750. Dolly said the orange man is I didn't say he was my president. He is not my president. Yes, and that one fallout was terrible. I started to ask your old friend how to get it. Oh yeah, that's it happens on here. And it's no love lost. It is what it is. But I would never get on here and actually just go bananas and get the da, 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 da. I just don't have it in me. I'm so mad about Dorian Blast. I'm going from one conversation to the other. Good. Hey, a snack in the meal. I'm dropping a link for you guys. I want you ladies to join me. It's ladies' night for a minute. And Dolly, we will not be keeping you up, boo. You can go to bed. Okay, I don't want to keep you up because I know you got big things. You want to snack and snack. If you come up here, baby girl, don't go to sleep, okay? No, I'm just playing. But anyway, um, yeah, YouTube ships are. I don't know. I have a in London. We have a queen. Well, we're the queen. Okay. Yeah, that I'm just saying a lot. I mean, when it's like I don't know. I'm mute. Can y'all hear me? Oh, okay. It's your business, sis. But you be slipping sometimes with snacks. At least she wasn't. Mm. Oh, do I want to? Anywho, just be careful when you're on StreamYard, when you're doing your live. Don't be up here getting caught. Don't be on here getting caught slipping because people are. Okay, you hear me? Because I done seen somebody that I like and I support our channel, and I seen this the saddest thing. Just be careful when you pop up on StreamYard. We should have a queen instead of a president. Girl, Manny, wouldn't that be wonderful? Okay, you hear me a snack? That man is not my president, Manny. I mean Dolly. Um, yeah, I miss you guys. I miss going live. I miss trying to stay from the fires of these streets, because it's been going bananas, bananas. And there are really good people on here. You just have to make sure who you align yourself with. Um, like-minded people, like-minded women, women of morals and values. Because everybody ain't for you, and actually, we really don't know the people. And then when you see people, I've seen a lot of stuff that just disturbed me. I really do, and it's sad. And I go to sleep because I'm up all damn day, keeping busy. Y'all forget I'm on Eastern time. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. My bag of snack. But on the flip side, a snack is I understand, sis. And we be up on these marathon lives. We be on marathon lives. I sat on a live for like 5 hours. I ain't know how I did it, but time do fly once you're having fun with good people and good company, and when you got to talk about some funny ish, when you get to talk about some funny shit, you be like, "Oh no, yeah, oh God," we was cracking up. But on Boss Ladies Live, oh my God, oh my G, we hijacked April live because she fell asleep on us last week. We took, April was like, "I'm out," and we just up there just talking. Oh my God! But everything is good. I'm doing good. The grandbabies are doing good. My grand little Zen is growing up so fast. All this YouTube mess is crazy. Everybody got something going on except my girl, and it's so crazy because you don't want to drop down in the chats because if you do, you're a traitor. You're a op. Whose side you gonna pick? How can you? My thing is, each person who signed up for a YouTube account came on here as an individual. If you're a content creator or a subby, I just understand how people can this gang mentality that you have to be you have to be on this side or this team or this nation or this place, and I feel that it seems like a dictatorship on YouTube. It seems like a some type of hierarchy that you gotta rock with this person, you gotta rock with that person. Don't be caught in that chat. Don't be in the amen section when you're just on here to have fun and to laugh at the gags and the roast. It's called the B sector, right? So how do you protect yourself from not being attacked? Because if you go on this chat, oh, we ain't never seen you over here. Well, I believe that you're of a content creator. You should be able to be open in your chat. As long as nobody's in the chat dragging or being disrespectful, that everybody should be able to watch whoever they want to watch. But like that, in the other cases, you're missing out on the blessing because you never know who's going to be able to bless you if you're already monetized. Miss Manny, I've been watching Wilderness and Survival. It's amazing. What you would eat when you are girl? I've been doing that too. I've been like in the camping sites, the same sites. I'm a snack. What's that lady name? The homestead. Her and her husband. Fucking dropping in the link. What is that? What's that man? I'm a snack. She's an African American woman, and they got land, and she has a farm, and her and her husband has a nice channel. That is my Zen place. I can just watch her all day and night. Is it homestead? Snack. Hurry up and drop it in the chat. Mm. Well, that's what I'll be watching. I'll be watching Tiny House. I watch Nuke Talk 10, and that's something that's scary. If you like paranormal stuff, I watch that. Yes, I'm a paranormal. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but I like paranormal stuff. Um, you can drop. Okay, here's she Homestead Heart. Yes. Oh my God, y'all need to follow this lady. She will save your life. Homestead Heart. Oh, I love them. Oh my God, I can watch her all day. Yes, this is her. She got 120 subscribers. Oh my God. I think I got it. Share. Copy. I think I got it. There you go. Y'all should go watch her. It's a oh my God. It will motivate you. It will teach you how to be self sufficient. I've been watching hella interviews on it. Oh, you have, Manny? I've been watching. It's funny. I love to watch my histories. I've been watching a lot of medical stuff in different countries. She is so calm and she know, man, she is gifted. That woman is gifted with her hands. Gifted with her hands. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of doctor stuff. I don't know why I'm feeling that, but a lot of medical stuff, a lot of stuff about palliative care, just other things. I think that is the one that cans all her food. I think she cans her food, her chicken. She hunt her chickens. They grow all their food. Yes, that is my channel. Oh, so you've been watching the music industry interviews, or what interviews have you been watching, Manny? And can you drop the link or give one of the links because there are other places you can go besides Beat Sister. Wait a minute. So Sincere has arisen. Sincere is back. If you remember, this young lady had allegedly committed the S word, but she didn't. And when I went on her page, she has this donate. Yes, so sound soothing. That's what I need to. Dorian, it is. It is so soothing just to watch a sister get dirty in the dirt and just be in her field and just cultivating her land and just living her life. It is so amazing. See, me, a snack, and Manny, and the other ladies that I support, we all want to buy us a homestead. We want to buy just a little piece of the pie, a little piece of land, not that much, enough for me to be able to grow my own food, grab me a couple of chickens, get me maybe a cow or two and some goats, and live off the land. I mean, that would be my desired dream. She is so good. Also, her head. I'm trying to find it. Also, I'll be watching this other guy. He be like camping in the woods, like in the cold, in the snow, with the coyotes and the wolves. But just watching him camping is so soothing. Like it is so soothing. And I also watch the van movement, how to convert your vans and live off the grid. You know how the rabbit hole of YouTube is. I started with Jaguar interview with Storm Moreau. Oh, and then the whole open up. Oh, for real? I'm gonna have to check that out. Is Jaguar? That's his channel. I'm gonna have to check that out. And I've been watching a lot of investigating crime scenes, unsolved crimes and stuff. So I've been into that. I've been trying to kind of, you know, trying to balance on how much I will spend on YouTube and what I watch because the stuff I've been watching lately is first it was okay, it was laugh, fun, kiki, and then after a while it got kind of redundant, it got sad, it got draining, it got emotional. So I've been bouncing back from Facebook. Oh, Facebook. Oh my god, I can stay on Facebook and watch all those damn videos like the DIY stuff. Oh my god. He did an expose. Oh, that's his name. Let me see. Yeah, so I've been watching Van Life, and it's so good. I love the way people could convert a van into a whole apartment, like a studio apartment with the shower. I think I can do that. Let me see. Let me pull up his name. So I'm gonna have to. Gee, yeah. Oh, you like Facebook Live? I can watch some of the lives on Facebook, but I like the DIYs, and I like this one I follow, and she's an Asian woman, and she transforms rooms, and it's I mean it's like it's so cool. Lord, this autocorrect. Yeah, so I've been really over on YouTube. I mean, I've been on Facebook. Also, I be on Instagram because the Instagram stories be, oh my gosh, be having me. Oh, I found them that fast. Oh, it's a woman. Wait a minute, is this the right person? Is she a woman, Manny? Let me see. Maybe I got the wrong person. Are they coming out with the next verses on IG? If anybody said anything about that, did y'all like it? Did y'all like the one with Patty LaBelle? Did y'all like that one? She said, "Lord to autocorrect." Yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else is going on? Have they been right? I haven't seen anything about it. Have they been doing any writing behind the Brianna's Taylor outcome? I think I haven't been watching none of that because after a while, it is so emotional to keep seeing the same story but different victims and the same outcome. It's like, how can nobody take accountability that some of our brothers and sisters are being murdered at the hands of the people who are supposed to protect and serve us, and to sit there and justify and say it was justifiable? I don't get it. Storm Moreau channel. Oh, did y'all see Tasha K and Larry Reed's interview? Did anybody see Tasha K and Larry Reed's interview? Ooh, that Tasha K, she is something else. Lord. Yeah, I don't really follow him, but I'm gonna check it out. Oh, okay, I see it right here. Okay, I see what you're talking about, Manny. Oh, wow. Sorry, ladies, I gotta go get my sis from casino. Oh, I hope your sis wants some money. Did you watch a documentary on Netflix about who is Latasha Harlem? I'm about to pull it up. Have a blessed day and drive safely, Dorian. Um, Let me see if I can pull up her story. It's Latasha Harlem. Oh, have a great note. A snack. Oh, I remember this. I remember that. I remember that story of snack. Oh, they made a thing on Netflix. Oh wow. Wait a minute. Have y'all been watching Ratchet? Oh my god. Have y'all been watching Ratchet on Netflix? That is good. Oh my goodness. Okay, snack. I'm about to read your Snack says she was killed in 1992 in a convenience store in LA. Sasser because of the judge gave her killer probation of $500. What? 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 I forgot the outcome, but I remember that story. So they did it on Netflix. I'm gonna have to check it out. Y'all be having me watching too much stuff now. Ratchet is good. So you finished it already and snacks, don't say nothing about it. That I you know I like about the whole dynamics of that the videography of it, the colors, those outfits. Oh, they were just popping on the screen. I like the whole layout, the whole vibe of the movie. Um, it reminded me a little bit of Hannibal Lecter from um, Silence of the Lamb, filling in the little base in the little dungeon. But I will be watching the next two episodes because we supposed to do episode 1, 2, and 3, right? The outfits, oh my goodness. If y'all have not started watching Ratchet, go check it out on Netflix because we'll be doing a review on, is it your channel, Manny, or Dolly's? The green color, really, girl, them colors was popping on. I think that's what caught my eye when I seen her when she had that. Was it the yellow coat with the yellow hat? It did have a Hannibal vibe, didn't it? Oh my god, let me try. Y'all need to watch Ratchet, and you gotta watch it by yourself and get you some popcorn and just that's it is the yellow outfit. That yellow outfit is cute. I'm gonna see. Let me see. Let me see something. Give me 1 second, you guys. Let's see if YouTube gonna let me be great. Is this? It's not gonna let me be great. Come on. Okay, here we go. Give me 1 second, ladies. Ladies. That yellow outfit she had on in that hat, girl, that was giving me a, and I love that time and era. I love that time. I love that era. I love the clothes from that. Oh, it gives me a little bit of a Hannibal Lecter with a little bit of Bonnie and Clyde mixed into it, and it was filmed in California. The space of the story is from California. Here we go. Okay, I ain't did this in so long. StreamYard, share screen. Let's see if it let me do it. Application. Let's see. Um, YouTube. Okay, share. Let me see. Let me see if it let me do it. Let me see. Come on, let me be great. Let me turn this. Where's that? Hold on. The trailer of it. If it, come on now. Don't do me wrong. Give me 1 second.
We had a saying in the Corps: save one life
Mm-mm. He was. Oh, what was he? He hitting ether. Y'all really need to watch this. It is on Netflix. It is worth it. Yes. Yes. But that blue, them colors was popping on that screen. I love American Horror Story. I didn't like the hotel one. I liked it the Carnival, and I think it was the first one with Angela Bassett. I didn't like the hotel. Yes, that was so good. Let me get back to the chat. How did I end up here? Oh, but I only be up there twice. It reminds you of American Horror Story. That girl. Thank y'all for hooking me. Tell me about this because I will be watching um the next two episodes tonight. So I think we're supposed to do three episodes, and we'll be doing review. But the whole concept is the colors, the furniture, the decor, everything about that movie. The acting is good. You loved it too? Yes, Manny. It was good. It was good. It is good. How many episodes is it? I have to go now. We'll talk to you later. Nice talking to you. I have to take. Oh, have a good night, Janet. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for stopping by, Manny. Loved it. I love. That's why I wasn't trying to rush to watch it because I hate when I speed through a movie. Because sometimes I will binge watch it, but this one I really want to pay attention and just absorb it and just really watch it because we have to take notes. Um, and then we'll be doing a review on I think Miss Manny channel or Dolly's. I'm not for sure. I don't know when because we never. I forgot that. It's 8 episodes. When are we gonna do the review, Manny? Because we're supposed to be doing episode one, two, and three, right? If I can type it, Ratchet. That movie is Ratchet too. It's funny. Nurse Ratchet. Oh, Netflix. Y'all please check it out and come hang out with us when we do our new the review because there's a lot to talk about. That movie is so. Hey, random crafting gamer. Hey, beautiful. It's a lot of October the 1st on Dolly's channel. Thank you. Okay, I'm about to put it in there. That's it on Netflix. I will be dropping Dolly's channel in the chat. Netflix. Catch it on Netflix. Reviewing on Dolly's house. Oh shoot. Hi Random. How are you doing? Long time no see. Do you remember the time, Annie? Let me grab Dolly's channel. I think I did it right. If not, I do. Ooh. I did that wrong. And I no, I'm a block. Hi, that chick Chanel. Want somebody come up and talk with me? Come talk to me, baby. But we will be doing a review on that Netflix show. It's a must watch. I done spelled Netflix wrong, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Let me grab Dolly's channel. October the 1st at Dolly's house. This is the open chat. We're just chilling and shooting the breeze and girl. And now I ain't gonna be petty. Man, who is that? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Where's my overlay? Okay, let me put that up. Okay. Hello, who is this?
Hey, how you doing?
Who is this?
How you doing?
I'm doing fine, and you?
I'm all right.
Do I know you? Have you been to my channel? Introduce yourself.
You want to know me?
What?
You want to know me?
I don't think so, sir.
Well, am I? Yeah.
Who is it?
It's money for. I said, I said she gonna throw a
Fuck you.
overlay over.
Oh, because you spelled your name, man. Girl, I didn't see that. How do I get the overlay off?
Click it again.
Why did you call it? Manny, why you do that to me?
No, I said she. I don't know. I'm being silly. I got lovely ass too.
You got me, girl. You know who I thought you was about to go in. I was about to go in on you because I didn't even look at the name. I'm like, nigga, I know you didn't come up, roll up on and hit the stream loud enough. Girl, I
Oh
thought you was Abby. Look,
no, ain't no Abby over here.
girl, I was about to go in like Manny. Let's get his
No, but
ass.
you know, it's birthday month for everybody.
Huh?
I started to say that snack, but I said no. I couldn't think of a name, so that's why I had to give myself up.
Those girls like, do
I was
I
gonna
know
mess with you for a minute, but
girl?
since I sound like a man and everything, I gotta
Girl,
really
I
put
heard that
my
that
man
night.
voice on it. You feel me?
I thought you heard what snacks. She thought you was wood.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, I started turning down the volume on my computer.
She like, may I help you, sir?
Look at
I like, I done turned into a whole sir.
wait. A snack got the boxing glove. Girl, I was about to say, let's get his ass now. He done hit the link.
Okay.
Are we ready? Oh, this
He
computer.
don't want it. He
Oh,
don't want it. I really hope he don't do that to himself.
oh,
Just stay where you at, Abby. It's all safe over there, Abby.
Yes. Oh, you got company that tonight, Chanel. What you know? What you over there doing? You doing up? Do you doing the WAP? Chanel over there doing the WAP. She said,
Yeah,
Willis.
I'm at my son's house. I had to sneak outside.
Oh, you are.
Yeah. No, he playing a video game and Jaden is having her girl, she is getting her life right now. So
Wait, her birthday coming up.
yes, ma'am. Oh, my baby.
Wait,
Yeah.
a snack said I heard Grandma slowly open the Vaseline in the background. Girl, I was ready.
She took them hoops off.
Girl, I had my hand on my hip. I was, Nick, I know you can bring your. You know you about to get your ass ate up because we've been waiting for your ass, nigga.
Look, that's when you slide the kids to the room, like, hold
Girl,
on,
like
close
the
the door and don't come out.
like the color purple. Are you doing something for JB birthday? Like a little party?
It's gonna be virtual, but
Okay.
I'm not doing no decorations or nothing. Like I told her she can have a birthday party next year when she in school and she can invite her school friends and you know. So I'm like, no, we're not doing nothing this year. We always celebrate though. It don't matter how
Yeah.
big or small it is. So we definitely gonna do the cake and ice cream
Okay.
and everybody that's getting her gifts, they're just sending them to the house.
That's what I was planning.
So
No, that's what
that
I'm saying.
way
The
she could
cash.
open them and I make sure, I call everybody before she open their gift.
Mm-hmm.
So she already got gifts. She don't even know. Like people been sending her gifts over the past month.
Oh,
So I
oh,
just gotta make sure, I'm on it. I was thinking about doing a Zoom call so everybody could be on it at once. Um, but maybe I'll do that for like the cake and ice cream portion so everybody could sing happy birthday to her.
yeah.
But I'm
Girl,
like, what's better than like 20 individual happy birthdays? You know what I'm
I
saying?
know that.
Like
I think that's
it's
more special.
nice to get it sang to you with everybody singing, but everybody can't sing.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of I don't know. I feel like it might be special for her to just have her little individual calls with everybody, open her gift, let them say what they gotta say, and then she moved to the next person.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's what we doing, and she love pizza. So I think we gonna do a pizza party.
And she like baby dolls, right?
Girl, baby, girl, she don't. She can't have no more
No baby
dolls.
dolls. How about
Look,
baby doll clothes?
look, I put my foot down.
Yeah. You put your foot down.
Honestly, I don't be tripping off of what people get her. You get
Yeah.
if you get her if you want to get her something, you get her what you want to get her. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Me don't shop.
Girl, she done
I got
already
things.
got. I'm telling you, she done probably already got like 60% of her requests fulfilled. Like,
I will be cash shopping her. She could go eat.
okay, she could. Girl, you know where she gonna go?
Where?
Old McDonald's.
Oh.
That's what she call it. She be like, Mom, can I get pancakes from Old McDonald's? She love they
Oh,
little pancakes.
McDonald's. We can't feed all the kids. I was thinking about for my birthday, because my birthday coming up. My birthday coming up. And I was thinking about this because I ain't copying nobody. But I was thinking about doing a virtual sip and paint.
Oh, that would be fun.
Hmm.
Everybody get their canvas and stuff.
Yep, and just free hand or whatever. I was thinking about just sitting up and just sip and paint with you ladies and just have fun. So when I did the sip and paint at my friend's house, it was fun.
Oh
It
yeah.
was fun.
But
So
you know what? That's what people put things out there for. If you don't want people like liking your idea to the point to where they want to do it too, what's the
hmm
point? Like,
yeah,
isn't that the point of being an influencer?
yeah, yeah,
So, people need to get off that clout chasing and stealing your ideas. You only steal my idea if I tell it to you nobody's done it before and you do it before me.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But if I've already done it and you want to do it and build on it and put your stank on it, go right ahead.
Yes, we're doing a virtual paint party over here, and I went to Ross where I'm at, and they have everything I need in one painting kit. And then the good thing about it is, my friend she does the mask. She has the whole printer thing that she actually could take my canvas and put something on my canvas for me.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody can get a canvas and we'll just sit there and paint and just see this,
Okay, now if you do have like an idea of something you want,
uh huh,
let me know because I know someone who that's literally what she does.
uh huh,
And what she could probably do is send me like step by steps on on it.
uh huh.
So just let me know, and that could be my gift to you. I'll pay her for her time so that everybody could do the same thing. Or if you want to do freehand,
Let's
we
do
could do it like
freehand.
that.
Yeah.
Boy, freehand, my shit gonna look a hot damn mess. So whatever.
Oh,
I don't know how to draw and paint. I don't have an eye for that. But let me see what I'm gonna make. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do some lips. Did I lose glamour? Uh, I'm up here by myself. We got a lot of Libras, so all month it will be birthday behavior avatar. Oh yes, I'm surrounded by Libras. I can't get away from y'all. Y'all cool sometimes. Sometimes I'm your direct opposite. I'm an Aries. You know what I'm saying? It's like that love hate relationship. The yin to my yang. Yes, come paint with us. It's gonna be fun.
girl, I don't know what happened, but you stream
I
all
don't
of
know. I was just talking my mess
that's
about
good.
Libras while you was gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it's a takeover. No, it's not. Yes, come paint with us, random. I'm gonna do a paint. I will have it. I mean, actually, I'm gonna have the live up. How you do it? Have it up for a while, and we can all paint and just sip and talk. Libras are the best. Yes, we are. We are the best in the motherfucking West. What's up?
Um, Libras are the best in their mind. In order to have the best, you gotta go to who started it, and who starts the zodiac is the Aries. So,
Wait, no.
unfortunately, I would have to disagree with you in that Libras are the best because Aries, and
Oh,
you know the rest.
Team Pisces, girl, me and Dolly talked to Dolly. We are doing a sip and paint at on my birthday, and actually, my birthday is on a Saturday. I think. How much I think?
What day is it?
October the
It's,
17th on a
yeah,
Saturday.
it's on a Saturday because
Yep.
JD on the third.
Sip and paint. Dolly needs sleep. Hey, Dolly. So we'll be doing a
Dolly, you don't get
Team
sleep. I don't know how
Pisces
much.
all day long.
Excuse you,
Pisces.
uh,
girl. I was supposed to be a Pisces, and I said, "Oh no, oh no," and so I held out to become
We
an
don't want
Aries.
you anyway.
What? You know you want me.
All right, so what's the plan? Because, I just woke up. What's the plan now?
we're gonna do a virtual sip and paint on my birthday on October 17th. It's a Saturday. It's gonna be early for everybody can have fun, so everybody can go get their. We don't have no like printed out design. You can freehand or
Define early because, I work,
yeah.
you know how my schedule is. Define early.
So that's what I'm planning to do on my birthday. Sip and paint at Grandma's house. Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
early to us
Us is not early.
is late to y'all.
Y'all.
So like if we was to start at 7:30, that's 10:30 your time. That ain't
That's
early.
perfect. That's
That's
perfect
late.
for
No.
me. That is perfect for me. Because I think I get off at 9:30.
What you want to? We're gonna do. Yep. We're gonna do virtual sip and paint. I will
Glamour,
figure
you
out the
sound like a
time.
robot.
I will fill out the figure out the time. Let me see. Creative
Um,
Mhm.
yeah.
I think that would be fun, especially when you're kind of tipsy and we're doing a virtual. That would be so fun, and we can ask.
Mine is gonna be so abstract
Oh, for
that
real?
you are not gonna know what it is.
Okay.
Mine is gonna be paint by numbers.
Oh shit.
And
Paint
snack,
by
I
numbers.
just have to let you know it is always Aries time.
And snack is gonna.
Aries.
I'm gonna do paint by numbers, and snack's gonna do connect the dots.
For
We got
real?
this.
No.
Glamo said that is not what she
No, I want
said.
you to be. Let you this be artistic, and it's this. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna
I'm
do.
gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Ooh. Nope, I can't even tell you on here,
Don't
but
tell
I
me
got
yet.
an idea. I got an idea.
And we still having a Halloween party, right? We ain't gonna say what, but we're gonna still do that, right?
I'm always down for a Halloween party.
Random.
It
Yeah.
just has to be, after the trick or treating festivities.
I thought they canceled Halloween.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, I heard. I heard Halloween was canceled
No,
this year.
girl, my kid is not gonna hear about a canceling Halloween. We doing the Bob and the apples and the little individual things for her and my niece. We doing candy hunt for them. We're gonna
Uh,
have a couple little games for them to play, and then the prizes will be like bigger, you know, like trick or treater type candy bars, stuff like that. We gonna do something for them.
My child is
It's just not
literally
gonna
wearing her
be
own costumes all
outside,
week.
It'll be at the house. But girl, Halloween is not canceled ever. Ever.
Oh, I just came up to say hi. I'm going back to bed, y'all.
Dolly,
okay.
you might as well just stay up here and go to sleep with us like you always do.
Like you always do. Shit, you'll wake up in an hour.
No, I already got nope. Because I was falling asleep at work. I was trying to go to bed. It's 12 o'clock now, like I said. But I got y'all this weekend. I got
Yeah.
4 day weekend.
What time it to
All
be at
right,
work?
I'll see you guys later.
Good
Bye.
night. And I think we all been
Bye.
getting cussed out by our parents. My daughter was like, "How?" She was like, "Y'all." I was like, "We was up having fun. Shit, leave us alone. We was being great. No contact, trick or treating."
I would have to agree that the best Libras are born in the first week of October
Lies.
because my little love bug is born in the first week of
I'm
October.
just jocking. Yep, mine's is the 17th. My dad is at the end of the month. He's a Scorpio. I think that's gonna be fun. Virtual painting. That's gonna be heck of fun.
I wanted her to come on the second so bad because we
You
would have
did?
been
Oh,
exactly 6 months apart,
oh wow.
but we're 6 months in one day.
Six. Wow. Because yours is the second, April the 2nd.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. No, no contact, trick or treat. Yeah, I think we're just gonna do like a little something at the house from my grandkids, my grandson. We'll figure it out. We really don't. So yeah, we'll, yeah. But
Okay,
I
I'll be
like.
right back.
Okay. Wait, why you not? Okay. Why is it not letting me add you on the stream? Give me a minute. Random, random. My computer acting up. Let me see. Yeah, it's frozen. It's frozen. Let me see. Let me see if it do it now. Add to screen.
Can you hear me?
No, it's not. Can I? Maybe. Let me see. I might have to leave and come back. Oh, it's
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Now ain't that my darn luck? Jeez. I want to talk to you. Well, Skittles. Oh,
hello.
yes, ma'am.
Girl, my computer ain't letting me be great tonight.
No. Dang.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. You sound good.
I am tired as I don't know what, but I'm blessed and highly favored.
You back at work?
Yes, ma'am. I didn't take any time off. I went right back in.
Oh, girl, you a beast. You are a please. Girl, no, my
No,
snack. Go ahead.
I'm gonna pop right back out because I am in the middle of working on the ice scarf. But I did want to come up for just a moment, if you please, just to say if you are concerned about young ones, especially like with everything that's going on in Halloween coming up, one
Uh
thing you
huh.
can do is if you have like parents that you know that are very careful with, hygiene and stuff like that that you can trust, and you want to have like a little small Halloween party.
Uh huh.
Remember, you can always go outside and do scavenger hunts. That way you can do social
Oh
distancing,
yeah, that would
enjoy
be
the
fun.
outdoors. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
that would be so fun.
we sleep on these things that we grew up with, but we got to remember sometimes you got to get back to basics.
Yeah. Oh, that would be so fun. And my grandson would love the scavenger hunt, especially where I live at. Oh yes. Let me tell my daughter and my her friends. We can do that, and then we have a fire pit. We can do a little quick little bonfire for them, real quick.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
that,
And don't forget s'mores. Kids love roasting.
yes.
Get them out
Get,
there, get those mushrooms, marshmallows going.
yep, and some
Yeah.
hot dogs. Shoot, on
Mhm.
a stick. Oh, thank you for that
Mhm.
idea. Halloween is not canceled for Grandma's house for her grandbabies. Oh no, it's not. Thank you, Randall. Look.
And I wish I had my phone on me, but I'll email it to you. But there's a book that I got out of the Google Play Store, and it's like 70, 72 ideas for outside enjoyment, and it takes like some of our old like games we used to play when we didn't have TV and all this stuff, and it puts
Uh
a
huh.
spin on them, and it's like $5.
Where'd you get it from?
I got it out of the Google Play Store.
Oh, I got the Google. I can't. Yeah, Manny said that's what our channel's about. Back to basics.
We got to. That's all we have available really for us right now because these kids still have to be able to interact with each other.
Yes, a scavenger hunt. Oh, that is so fun. I'm gonna be playing it too. Look, and it's so funny because where I live at, it got this old creepy house, like really creepy, like creepy.
Hmm.
That I could. Oh yes, I already see it. I see it. Oh yeah, and then the old school by my house look creepy too. Look like it came out of Friday the 13th, and a little bit of yes, it's creepy. Oh
And
yes.
and there's so many different websites that offer you like the visuals. You can click you just Google it and then you click images and go, different page by different page by different page. You could do them in teams. If
Uh huh.
this mom has 3 kids, this mom has 2 kids, and mom could be the third kid. You could do it in teams if you still want to, have more social distancing. And you could theme it based upon,
Oh.
what's in your area, whether it's by color, whether it's by animals, by creatures, whatever.
Okay, what is it called again? The book?
I got to pull it up.
Okay.
Let me see. I might could
Oh,
pull
that sounds so yes, Maddie, and give them clues. Oh,
it up on my
thank you. I'm
computer.
excited. Girl, I can't wait. And I could go to the Dollar Tree and get all kind of good little. Oh, yes. Yep. Yep. Glad I'm gonna have these kids scared. Well, a
And
haunted
it was
house
like
is scary, y'all.
$5. And
For
my kids,
real?
They drive me nuts. They take my phone, my tablet. It's not letting me do it right this second. I tell you what,
Okay, it's
let me
okay.
jump back off for a moment.
Uh-huh.
Let me jump off and get that book name for you.
Okay. Manny said that's what we are doing, putting
Can you hear me?
messages in the egg. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. Manny said that's what we're doing, putting messages in the eggs to find the stash. They will play games. That's gonna be fun. I have to think of clothes. Haven't did a scavenger hunt in so long. A snack, them kids ain't gonna be scared. I'm gonna have my son dressed up like he really big. No, I ain't gonna do that to them kids. I was gonna have them dressed up like Jason when they hit a corner. See, when I was in my Kojic days, when I was going to the Church of God in Christ, because they do not snack got to go here. Oh, what snack? Give me a second, snack, because this computer is not letting me be great. Uh, where's my? Give me a second, snack. Don't tell me I have to leave back out.
I
Come
mean,
on.
can y'all hear me? I'm up here.
It should
I
take a
think.
second, Stack. Give me a second.
Okay.
There you go. Hey, boo.
Hey, hey, my Libra
A
sister.
snack?
All right. Yes. Oh God. Hey, Glamour.
Let me see.
Oh, I'm not on mute. Hey, Glamour.
Okay. Can you hear? I can hear you now. Now, what you
Yeah.
gonna say? What
Okay,
you?
I muted my mic and unmuted it.
I can hear you.
Okay. It's nothing really to say except for Libras are the best. We are the best friends you could ever have. We are the best.
Yeah.
Everything. We do it, huh?
Uh, say it again. Say it one more time for the people, the slow people
I
in the
said
back.
we are the best. We are the best of everything. And I'm sorry to like the Aries and the Pisces and everybody and whoever else. Capricorns and Sagittarius sisters and them damn Leos. But it just is what it is.
We are the best. We are so
Yeah.
balanced. We so fair. We believe in justice and loyalty. We are the best lovers. Till you get us mad,
Yes.
we could be
But that's
fireball.
the thing. You have to keep us in balance and we'll be okay. Once you
Yeah,
knock our balance off, honey.
girl. Talk about, and we are the peacemakers. Happy are the
All the
peacemakers
time.
all the time.
All the
Now we
time.
can pop off when our scales ain't, balance right. But all in all, we're good people.
I'm gonna tell you, ain't nothing more fun than a petty Libra.
Girl.
You
Say
get
it
you a
again.
petty Libra, you get a petty Libra on your team,
Like
baby.
you?
You got you got some fun coming, honey. I'm not,
Like you, snack? Cause you
I'm not petty. I just state the obvious. Dig it?
okay.
I, the damn obvious. I say what everybody else in the room was already thinking.
It's called Game for Kids. Good, good, good. I'm about to. Yep, I need that because my grandson is girl. I'll be having over. We tired of playing Uno. Uno to played out.
That is such a good idea. And then too, when kids was outside playing, if you think about it, they really wasn't like they were running and jumping and throwing balls at each other and stuff. So the kids was like not really being exposed. Like they was exposed to stuff that they would get over, but it wasn't like oh the whole neighborhood shut down because a kid got this and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like somebody will get chicken pox and they'll just have their chicken pox to themselves. They'll be in the house for a week or two and then they come back outside to play. And everybody be like, ooh, you had the chicken pox. But it didn't like stop everything like the kids are doing now. So I
girl.
don't know. I think it little
We used to play
go ahead.
door knock dash. We used to egg people house. Oops, that's bad. But we used to egg people houses. We used to knock on the
Girl.
doors and run. We used to be in the
Yeah.
woods. We used to be on
In the
cardboard
woods,
boxes.
yes.
slide. Remember the cardboard boxes and flying down the hill? Girl, that was the best.
Yes.
Oh my God. Our
Thinking that you
barbecue.
fake breakdancing on the cardboard boxes or
Girl,
flipping
my
on
grandson still does the cardboard boxes because we have a lot of
or
hills over here.
yeah, like it was so much stuff the kids used their imagination back then, you know. And now like they're heavily protected, you know.
And they're not
Got
using their
adults-
hands.
But you got adults that can't keep their hands off of kids. So that's part of the problem. If kids could go outside and play like they used to, because you know, back in the day, you didn't have your mama didn't have to come to the park with you and stare at you the
No,
whole time.
no,
You know what
no,
I'm saying?
no, we
Like you
didn't.
just go outside and the street light was your guidance.
Yep, yep. And we ate outside. We ate plums, blueberries. We didn't
Oh
have
my
to go
God,
get
so much
apples,
fruit. Yeah. You pick up
crab
anything,
apples.
anything that look like a food on the
Yep,
tree or a
yep.
bush or out the ground.
Do
You
you
pick it
remember
up.
a fruit called juju fruits?
I want to say that sounds
They're
familiar.
little orange little fruit.
What
I
they
just
taste like? I know you know.
They taste good too. They sweet. They were called well. That's what we used to call them, the juju fruit tree. Now it might have been a different fruit, but we used to eat them. They were called juju. Let me see if I could. And they were so good. We used to eat them like. But we came home with like my mom was like, y'all don't come.
Girl, we done ate the honeysuckle off the trees, and like our neighborhood has so many blackberry trees and like the little apple trees and stuff, where it would get annoying. Like the fruit would just fall from the tree. Nobody was ever picking up the fruit anymore, but the kids
Uh-huh.
would go by and play and eat it, and it like it was good fruit. But
Okay, I
now
tell you.
it is now here it is 2020. Everything is an antioxidant, an antibacterial. It's the best thing
Uh-huh.
for you. And I'm like, we was eating all that stuff when we was kids, you know, before they started digging up all the trees and turning everything down to build a condominium. Like all that stuff was all over the place.
It's called a juby tree, but we call them juju
The
fruits. A
juvie trees,
juby
yeah.
tree.
That's what I was gonna say was like a juvie or a jujube or something like
Yeah,
that.
that's what it is.
Yeah,
Girl, it was
yeah. I
good.
remember those.
Girl, that's what we ate. We ate juju. We call them juju fruits. We ate the blackberries. They had plums. We had the crab. Those crab apples.
The
The
crab
apple.
apples, yeah. Mm-hmm. The
Girl,
little teeny bitter ass
and,
apples.
and sour grass.
Mm-hmm. And honeysuckles and everything.
Yes, the honeysuckle plant. And see, we were really good. So we lived by the water. So we used to go by the water. We used to get fresh clams and eat them raw right out the
Mm-hmm.
ocean.
Girl, we had like we we lived by the ocean too, so we would go out
Uh-huh.
there and go crabbing. My grandfather used to get the oysters off of the reef,
Yep.
and like when we would go fishing and stuff and go crabbing, I would ride in the back of the cab of the truck with my grandfather. Like he'll have all the grandkids back there, and he would have a big old bucket of oysters and a bottle of Texas Heat and his little knife, and he
Uh-huh.
get to popping open them oysters
Shut up. I'm
and
hungry.
slurping them down. And we used to be like, "Oh, granddaddy, you so nasty."
Girl. And remember, we didn't have seatbelts because I know I used to be in the back of the station wagon with no
We didn't
seatbelt
have
on.
we didn't have no seatbelt. But we used to be like, "Ooh, ooh, our granddaddy is nasty. Grandpa Pete is so nasty. Grandpa Pete used to
Girl,
be
the
back there
best
like,
thing
y'all
ever.
missing. These oysters is good. And right now, raw oysters are one of my favorite species.
Girl. And they so high now. Back then, it was cheaper than dirt. Shit. I just looked
Yeah,
at the
they high
price
now.
of the juju
Yeah,
berry.
they're high now.
I looked at the prices. They had the juju bee tree. They wanted $69.99 for the tree. I guess they mail you half a tree,
Wait a minute,
girl. But
I
it's
gotta change my
you don't
I gotta
like
change my
oysters, Manny, girl. Please, well, I can eat them, barbecue them, raw, fry them. I don't care. I eat them. I love oysters. Oysters are better raw, fresh and raw.
Grandma, I'm gonna change this headset, and I don't know if this phone. Let
What?
me see if it does anything. Wait a minute.
Manny said I love riding in the back of our van with no seatbelt. I remember we had a station wagon. We didn't have. It'd be about 20 kids in that mug deep in the front seat, in the middle seat, the third seat, in the back, and we rolling.
Hello.
And it was safe. It was Hello? Hello? Is that I can hear I hear baby boy in the back. Oh,
Hello?
Facebook.
Oh Lord, I don't know why they lost this one.
Is it your headset?
Can you hear me?
Uh-huh. What you think you love?
Um,
Oh, she done bounced off. Anywho, but anyway, I'm a snack. A snack and a meal. Oh, they was called. Oh, they were dates. I didn't even know that. Well, I've been on here for an hour and 16 minutes. I am hungry, you guys. I'm about to go fix me a. Oh, you coming back a snack? Come on back. Your headset not this. Okay, where you at? See, here go my computer. Girl, my computer. Oh, okay. Here we go. Come on. Okay. My computer is not letting me be great today. Let me get it some time. Let me see. To stream. After stream. There we go. Girl, this computer. I don't know if it's the computer, my Wi-Fi. I don't know what's going on. Oh, she's a snack.
no, my it's my Bluetooth. It's not
Oh, I'm gonna make spooky snacks because you can do the pretzels. I remember that one. Is, is it the pretzels? Pretzels. I can figure that out. Yeah, I'm gonna make some good old smooth. Oh, it's
my
gonna be
mic
fun.
working.
Huh? A snack.
I'm trying to see why my mic's not picking up.
But I can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you now. I had to hit that little disable button.
You have to hit that little thingy thing in the back of the.
In the back of that throat.
Grandma, you may have to run the disk cleaner or this fragment software to speed it up. Also to check the background intel is running in the background. Girl, this computer it's a notebook computer, but I will check. I know they keep saying I need to update something. I need girl, I ain't worried about. Look.
No, you know how you have that the box that says disable audio processing?
Uh-huh.
Like sometimes when you can't hear, you have to go out and click that box and come back in. Because I could hear you through my phone, but it was low. So I had to in order for me to hear you through my Bluetooth, I had to click that box.
Well, I was saying I was making me an egg scrambler with some feta cheese, spinach, mushroom, eggs, bell pepper. I'm missing something. I said eggs, right? Oh, and apple chicken
Yeah.
sauce. Yep.
Now I made some chicken apple sausage and runny eggs this morning, and I thought about you. I said, "Here go these sausages."
Girl, I'm so hooked to them chicken apple sausages. It's a damn shame.
I like
Girl,
those.
you do too. They have you had the
Yeah.
pineapple mango one?
The who?
The pineapple mango, or is it pineapple mangoes by Everett's, I think, or something starts with an E. It's a
I don't
red.
know. I know my husband got some. He ordered some pineapple somebody sausages this week. morning, and they bought them because we order most of our groceries.
Uh-huh.
So so he ordered those. Really, dude? Really?
I'm about to. She said she would
The
everything except
inside
the
one.
feta. Oh, the feta make it so good, random. Oh my god. Oh, and I got some Munster cheese. Oh, it's so good. Oh, I can't wait to make it. And
Now
then
last week,
huh?
I made some poppers, right?
Uh-huh.
I made I made some jalapeno poppers.
Oh.
But I have those really spicy because I have mammoth jalapenos in my garden, and I
Uh-huh.
have these what are they? Those little hot peppers, the little red ones are so hot.
Uh-huh.
So I'm thinking I'm just gonna chop up the smaller jalapenos, because that was some advice from one of the other YouTubers. Chop up the smaller ones and put them in your cream mixture and stuff the bigger ones with it, right? I said, okay, I'll do that. But then I was like, oh, I got these little hot ones. I'm gonna put those in there too. Girl, I put them damn peppers and them jalapenos. When I tell you I ate, okay, the first one I ate was so good, right? The cheese mixture was right because I had like Parmesan, mozzarella, and cream cheese, right?
Oh my god, so good.
But then I got that second one,
Uh-huh.
and it had them damn like bigger pieces of those peppers. Girl, I almost cried. And my husband told me, he said they taste good, but those peppers is too much. And I was like, I don't taste it because we was eating the first one. So he had some of his, right?
Uh-huh.
Girl, I ate that second damn pepper. I said, oh no. So
Oh,
the
how did you
third
do
one I
that?
went
Did you
so
deep
the
fry
third
it?
one I had that I went no girl, I think I had because they're like skinny. So you can't really devein them and take
Oh,
the
those little
seeds out.
skinny ones?
They're skinny, but they're really, 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 really hot. And it's an Ethiopian lady that lives down the block from me. And she, like, whenever she catch me outside, she's always speaking. And I gave her some peppers before, right? It was
Uh-huh.
like a while ago, maybe 3 months ago. I gave her some peppers. So she came up and she was like, "You still have all these peppers?" I was like, "Do you want some more? Because they really hot, right?" And
Oh,
she was like, so she said she loves them because that's her tradition to eat the hot peppers and all this stuff. So she
mm-mm.
says that she dehydrates them and dries them and crush them. They crush them into a powder. So I
Uh-huh.
was like, oh, that's why y'all shit lasts so long because y'all crush them into a powder. And then she was like, she'll take them because they eat them. Like she was like, they're hot, hot, and they're so good. I was like, to you, these shits is hot. So I cut a piece of my bush off and put it in some water for her because she was on her way to the store. I said, well, on your way back from the store, you can come. I'm gonna have them on the side for you, and I put them in water.
Uh-huh.
Go on, girl, take them damn hot ass peppers. You
I
can
don't
root.
do hot
You,
spicy food. Mm-mm. I've
girl, them
had.
things look hot as. I think I got some. They not like the hottest, but they're hot enough to where like sometimes they're really good, but you have to put like one in a big ass dish. But if you put two, oh god, they way too hot.
Uh-uh.
Way too hot. Way
No,
too.
I
But
pass.
the cheese mixture was really good. I got the recipe from like one of the other YouTubers. His name is Lead Farmer. He's like a really gifted like farmer guy that I watch, and he's very encouraging, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I got the recipe from him. And he actually made his poppers in the patties. Like he cut up all of his and like made them in the patties. But I do have jalapenos that are big enough to stuff and everything. So I'm gonna do some more jalapenos probably in the next day or two.
The hottest I get is crystal hot sauce. I might do I don't do
I
hot.
like girl. I used to drink Crystal out the bottle. That's not even hot. It's flavorful. Like Texas Pete gives more flavor than heat. But when you
Uh-huh.
start talking about like the glory hot sauces and stuff, I
Mm-mm.
can't do those. Those are way too hot for me. And I
Mm-mm.
like hot food, but when
Mm-mm.
it's too hot for me, that means it is hot. You know what
No.
I mean?
I made some stuffed chicken breast. Oh, so I made chicken
Hmm.
breast with some cheese with the asparagus, and then I
Hmm.
made this butter
Hmm.
sauce. It was so good last night. Oh, that's why I was cooking for y'all. And I had mashed potatoes with the red mashed potatoes. Girl, I ate that.
Hmm.
Girl, I hit my stomach so hard. I was like, ugh. Right on the same.
That's why your grandbabies be over there like that.
My grandson is picky. He don't like black people food.
Well, whatever you be over there cooking, he be loving it because he
Girl,
won't
he
go
likes.
home.
Girl,
He
he
be
be here
putting in
every
his request,
weekend. Every weekend. Every
and
weekend.
he put in his little request. He be like, "Grandma, I want some pancakes,
Girl,
waffles,
that morning he woke me up. I wanted to. You heard me. I was like a snack. You better.
and French toast."
Oh, remember I told. Okay, we did the fruity. Do the fruity pebble waffles, girl. They so freaking. A snack.
Now, see, I do like fruity pebbles,
Uh
but
huh.
when I have to concentrate, so like I gotta put a lot of fruity pebbles in a bowl,
Uh
and
huh.
just like maybe a quarter cup of milk at the most. I be having the crunchiest fruity pebbles of
You do
anybody who ever
cereal
ate.
like that too? I can't eat no my cereal. Any cereal I eat has to be a little milk and a little ice cube to keep the milk cold. And I have to
No,
eat it fast.
don't put no ice cube in there. No, I don't want my cereal to be soggy at all
It don't be
whatsoever. For like,
soggy. Keep the milk cold. It's just
no,
a
that's
little.
water. Ice is water. No,
Mm.
just give me some cold milk. Put your milk
Oh,
in the part of the refrigerator to get cold.
that's what I do with my cups. But you should try the apple. You should try the fruity pebble waffles. They were so good. Then I'm gonna show you. They had the stuffed French toast fruity pebble. Oh, that's. I like fruity. Oh, I love.
And
Oh,
even at
girl.
the point now where I had powdered milk in my
Uh-huh.
house. So if I cook something that makes milk that I need milk for, I make the milk right there. Like I'm not with that the milk is in the refrigerator. See, when I was younger, right,
You drink powdered milk?
I don't drink milk at all. Like if I drink milk, it
Oh,
gotta be pea milk, almond milk, or something like that.
oh,
And
girl,
it's
like.
gonna be very rare.
Uh-huh.
Very I won't even fool with that. Like I have a milk aversion because when I was little, I was at my grandmother's house and I had poured some milk, right? And I
Uh-huh.
went to drink it and it missed and hit my top lip and it was sour.
Oh, oh yeah,
And
you done. You was
I've
done.
been scarred
Girl,
for
that
the
was
rest of my
buttermilk.
life. Girl, that was butter. I was like, oh,
That was
and then
buttermilk.
I have a soggy food aversion. I keep telling y'all that I can't take that soggy ass food
I
like
don't
that.
do so-
So
I don't do soggy food, and my food can't touch each other when I eat.
my food can touch whatever it
No,
wants to
no,
touch,
no,
but
no, no. Mm-mm.
it can't be soggy. Now, the most thing I can do with a soggy food, like if it's a yeast roll or a
Uh-uh.
biscuit and it
Uh-uh.
has gravy on it, I can
Ew.
do that.
Ew.
You talking about milk on bread? You know how some people say that they take the cornbread and put the buttermilk and eat
No,
it
no,
for
no, no,
breakfast.
no. No, no, no.
I
Uh-uh.
would never eat that for breakfast.
No.
Like you would have to. Like it would have to be a life or death situation. I think maybe I don't know,
I don't do. Uh-uh.
but it couldn't be like a regular. We just gonna eat this for breakfast. No, I'm just not. You're not just pouring buttermilk on my cornbread and heating it up and telling me that's breakfast. That's not breakfast. That's a mess. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't do it.
Random say look up Doritos chicken strips and fried broccoli. Now that is good, and the little ones love it. Not good for leftovers, but bomb. That sounds good. The fried broccoli sound good by itself.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I have OCD when it comes to milk. I have to boil it before
Money,
I
why are
drink
you
it.
put ice in
Gotta have ice in it. I gotta have ice in
it?
it
No,
before I freeze my cup. My cup gotta go.
no.
My glass has to go in the refrigerator. I can't drink milk out of plastic cups. It gotta be a glass. It gotta sit in the refrigerator, and then I add ice to it. Now about the food touching stuff, I don't
Mhm.
play that. Don't
And then
mess with my
there's another
food.
thing too. I don't believe if I do have to drink milk, it has to be in a glass. I
Yeah,
don't believe in drinking milk out of plastic
it
cups
tastes like
or nothing.
soap. Huh?
None of that stuff. No. It has to be in a glass, and the glass has to be washed.
Wash and
And
chill.
when I wash it, it has to be washed in steaming hot water.
Uh-huh.
It has to be fully dried,
Uh-huh.
right? And it
Uh-huh.
has to be a little cold. It
Uh-huh.
has to cool down, and then you can put a little bit of milk in there, and I'll drink it then. Like milk, me and milk. Oh, girl, no.
My
But
daughter
I'm
be
the
mad
person
like,
to talk
why you gotta
about.
put the cup of ice in the cup in the ice? So you supposed to put the cup in the ice box, the glass in the freezer when you drink milk.
But I
I
want a
won't
milk and
drink milk
cow
from a restaurant either. I won't drink milk from a restaurant or
though.
no place. It has to
Nope.
come out my house. I won't drink the neighbor's milk, my auntie milk.
Mm-mm.
It has to come from my house Because I think people be
But
taking
you
milk.
know what? When I was little, right? When I was a little teenage girl, we used to
Uh-huh.
have milk delivered. That was before my grandma and her milk out the carton debacle that scarred me.
Uh-huh.
We milk out of glass bottles that they would deliver to our doorstep. I had no
Uh-huh.
problem drinking that milk. I had no
That was
problem
real
drinking it.
milk. That was good milk.
But when that damn pet milk and that damn carton and that shit hit my damn top lip,
Yep.
nope,
Yep. Cup
messed
and
me up.
plastic holds a smell. Mm-mm.
It does. It
Mm-mm.
does.
It holds a
You
smell.
can smell. You
You
can
can smell
smell
the bleach.
Kool-Aid and everything in plastic cup.
Plastic. Mm-mm. I got like 4 or 5 plastic cups in here, and I use them as water. Not even water cups. I don't even know why. I guess for the guests. I don't know, but I didn't. I got all glasses. I do not like plastic. Drinking out of plastic. I just.
Now let me tell you this, Glamour. When I make my next set of poppers, I bought some pimento cheese. Right.
Ooh.
I'm gonna have some with like I'm gonna have some with like the jalapeno cream cheese,
Uh
cheesy
huh.
stuffing thing, and my other stuffing is gonna be pimento
Ooh.
because I
Or
think
maybe
I think
and
we're gonna
pepper
like
jack. Ooh, pepper jack.
I think we're gonna like that. Yeah, yeah. But I got pimento cheese and I got the stuff to make it with like the cream cheese with the mozzarella
Oh,
and the
that sounds
parmesan.
hella good.
I'll
Oh, I
have a
want some
white cheese one
mozzarella
and
sticks.
I'll have a yellow cheese one.
Oh, I want some mozzarella sticks and some deep fried zucchini. Oh, why? See, because I'm hungry. I'm talking about why I'm talking about food because I ain't ate dinner yet. I'm hungry.
I like zucchini any kind of way.
Oh, I love
When I make
zucchini.
fried green tomatoes though, I'll
Oh my
slice like
god.
I'll slice squash and I'll slice
Uh-huh.
zucchini and I'll deep fry the tomatoes, the squash, and the zucchini. Because at the end of the day, they
Oh,
all end up tasting very similar. You know what I'm saying? Like
that
it's all
sounds
like
so
it has
good.
the same texture. It's like it is good. Hmm.
We have a community garden where I live at. I'm telling you, I got some collard greens off that garden. I ain't never taste collard greens like that. That take that no, those collard greens like my grandma. They had a whole different taste to them. They were so freaking good. And when they cooked, the greens were so green. They were so. Ooh, I'm about to go there tomorrow
But you
and
know
give me
what?
some greens.
I'm gonna start some collard green seeds. I think this week because okay, so the collard greens that I made from the other collard greens,
Uh huh.
girl, it's like a big ass stalk with leaves, like big leaves on it, but they're not like really big. But they did produce leaves. But now that it's starting to cool down, they're starting to produce more leaves. So I don't know when I should cut them. Like I'm sitting out here, like, should I cut them or should I not cut them? I don't even know if I should cut them because I see the other leaves coming up there.
I think you should.
It
Is
looks
there,
like
how big is the? Is they big? Is it like the leaves are big on the? It's like because you got the outer
like
leaf.
the leaves might be about maybe 8 to 10 inches,
Girl, you better cut them leaves. That's gonna be some good.
but the
They're gonna be
stalk is
good.
like really big. It doesn't look like any collard green I've ever seen before. But I think I am gonna cut the leaves off and make like a and cook them and see what happened with them because they ain't gonna kill me. You know what I'm saying? The only thing
Yeah.
they could do is up. You know what I'm
No, those
saying?
are the best greens. I want me a
But
green garden.
that was a good experiment though. Like making them from growing them from the collard green and
Uh
letting
huh.
them make their own leaves and stuff. Because you can definitely do that. Like you won't starve. You'll have something to eat. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
yeah.
So,
Duh.
mhm.
Oh, girl, I'm telling you, I went back to that man. I was like, I ain't had no greens like that since my grandmama had made them back in the '70s. Look,
Okay.
they had a different
Ain't
taste
that
to
like
them.
ain't nothing like fresh greens. And you know what? One of my I was talking to one of my clients on Saturday, right? And we were talking about tomatoes and stuff, like
Uh-huh.
gardens and stuff like that. And so she was like, she said that her tomatoes, she said, have you noticed that now tomatoes don't taste like tomatoes? They taste like
No.
water.
Mm-hmm.
And like a lot of fruits and stuff taste like water. But they keep coming up with all these seedless fruits.
Well, because they be what you call them crossbreeding them in strawberry tomatoes and
Yeah,
shit. Random said
yeah,
the first frost that makes the best greens. I don't know what first
it
frost means.
does.
What's
It
that?
does. because you have to. Okay, so your first frost date, which they say here is gonna be like in November, right? I forgot
Oh,
the exact. It's sometime in November. That's when like your chill comes and you going into winter before your official winter date, right? And so
oh,
it's like you have to have your plants out. Like the seeds have to be in the ground a certain number of days before the first frost, and then when the by the time the first frost come, the seeds will be at the right development age so that they can grow during the winter. That's for the winter
okay.
vegetables, the winter fruit and vegetables.
I just pulled
So
up. They got all the first frost dates for California. Oh,
yeah, so they had like so if you're in different zones, they have every zone has like a different first frost date, depending on and like they base it off of history. Like for the last 50 years, you've had your first frost on these dates. So they always average out the dates, and usually they're correct
it
by this.
said the average first frost date. Is it like the
Yeah.
first harvest, like a little bit?
The first who?
Harvest.
No, it's like your first frost date is like when you're like when everything when the temperatures are gonna drop
Uh
and
huh.
everything cold. And
Yeah,
so
I got my location.
you have certain vegetables that'll grow through that really good. Like that's what they need is like the cold to grow. And then you
Our
have
first,
like in the springtime you have your last frost date, and from your last frost date, like you'll
man,
plant before the last frost, and then once your last frost date goes, I mean, once it passes, everything will like start sprouting up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everything is so calculated.
okay, because
Everything is calculated.
our spring is from first. Our spring is from 124 to 415, and then
Hmm.
for my fall is 1119 to 102 from
So you have
November
a
to
short window
January.
too. Yeah, you have a short winter, but and then you have the moon phases. Like some people will plant their stuff on the new moon
Oh
or the full
shit!
moon or something, and then they be by the other moon. I was like, oh Lord, I ain't paying attention to the moon. Now that's too much.
Like
It's
that's
too
too
much.
much right there. Hey Regina, that's too much. But it's so good to hear about how the garden. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, it's a lot to it. It's a lot more than what I thought it was gonna be. But I'm learning a lot about science and shit. I guess by doing it, and I am getting food. Not as much as I had anticipated, but if I keep going, I know I'll get a lot more.
When I
You
go
know what
out
I'm
tomorrow, I'm gonna take you to our community garden, and they don't use no fertilizer. They use straight this the land, the dirt that's in there on the ground. They don't put nothing in
uh-huh.
there. They got
That's
so
what Land Farmer said. He
oh
said just use dirt, seed, and water, and you
he
will
said
get
the
food.
dirt of
You don't
your
have to water
community,
that
and
stuff.
that dirt is
Hmm.
all. It was so. I'm telling you, he got tomatoes, zucchini. Then the Chinese people done drop their stuff off in there, so he got some Chinese stuff in there, peppers, cabbage. Um, I mean, it's like a whole. I mean, you can have a whole meal out of your garden, and anybody
But
can
see,
go out and pick some.
our tomatoes are done. But it's time to plant our lettuce. Like all your leafy greens and stuff, they
Uh,
go in cold weather. You know what I'm saying? And then somebody had asked me because I still have like a few tomatoes coming outside. And I was in a garden shop the other day, and the lady was like, "You still got tomatoes?" She was like, "Mine are done." I was like, "Girl, these little tomatoes just keep popping up."
for real.
But
Do you
yeah,
fry
but
your fried green tomatoes and cornmeal too?
I mix
Cornmeal and
flour
flour.
and corn. Yeah, I mix my cornmeal. Anything that I gotta do with cornmeal, I always put flour in there.
I'm over hungry. You got me want to come fly down to Atlanta and go to your house and sit in front of your yard, on your backyard and eat all your.
But so Monty said that tomatoes used to taste so good back in the day. But you know what, Monty? I smell my tomatoes in the store,
For
and
real?
if yeah, I smell where the stem should be, and if it doesn't smell like garden tomato, then I won't buy it.
Yeah, this food is this mass production.
It's
Remember
just yeah,
when
and making food in labs and stuff. And tomatoes, some of the tomatoes don't even have seeds in them.
you remember when the pandemic first hit and was a long because I know where I was at. It was no there was no fruit, no vegetables, nothing. And they came out with
Right.
all the vegetables started rotting and like spoiled really fast, like
Mhm.
really,
Mhm.
really fast. The garlics were so little and tiny, like are they just picking them like when they're young? The lettuces were small. It was like everything. It was like they were just grabbing stuff and they were not even fully developed, and it didn't taste the same. Like,
No, and then some of the stuff that they're making like hybrid food. So you don't have seeds and like grapes and tomatoes and watermelons and stuff no more. Like foods that would have, and like when if you cut open a lemon, the seeds look very immature. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever they doing to like make the fruits and vegetables grow faster, they're not
mm-hmm,
developed. So you can't. And like when I was talking to my client, I was like, well, if you think about it, say like with the grapes, everybody loves grapes. But if
yeah,
you keep giving everybody grapes with seeds in them, they're gonna start growing their own grapes. So the corporation, the food companies
start
don't
making
want you.
seedless grapes.
Yeah, they don't want you to grow your own grapes. So then why would you buy grapes at the grocery store? So in order for them to make sure, that you keep buying grapes from them, they're gonna keep making seedless grapes, and they're gonna make the grape seeds hard to find.
Did you read
You know
what
what I
Random
mean?
said? Random said if you find you have barren or hard to grow land, you may need to do a nourishment burn on the off season. So you burn your land.
But you can do that, or you can make raised beds. You can buy potting soil and get like any kind of anything that will sit over the land
Uh
and
huh.
put holes in the bottom of it and make raised beds. And then that saves you back and you can control the soil. You
Oh,
can get good balanced soils and everything. You know what I'm
I
saying?
love
Like
free sun dried tomatoes. Stack, you need to go on your channel and open up so you can teach us. You have so much knowledge on how to harvest, how to. You need to really
girl,
start.
grandma,
I
I
know
be
you
doing
working.
girl.
You working. I know. Damn.
I be working and then I be taking care of
Upload a week.
all my business,
Can we get
girl.
an upload a week? I wish we could, but we could go to Homestead. We can watch
I
her.
I should do an upload a week, but it's like by the time my mind is on, like because I was gonna do the one about my half a cow, right?
Uh huh.
Girl, I got that half a cow in August.
Wait,
I got
Regina.
that cow in August, girl.
Regina, you know you come over here. We talk about food. Regina said y'all talking about food and farming, making me want a snack. Also, I got me thinking of the vegetables, fruit, and leafy greens at the store. They are different in price and steady. Yes.
Yeah, the prices are going up, and see that's why we bought our cow because we have we're not gonna be hungry. Now, do
Yeah.
we only eat the beef? No, we eat everything we want to eat, but the beef is gonna last us a very long time, and we were able to stock 4 households with beef. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So, I mean, it just is what it is. But what I won't do, I'm not going through what they call it, food insecurities. Oh no,
Hmm.
ma'am. Because I love to eat. My name is a snack and a meal. Why the hell would I go through food insecurity
Girl, I eat the
if I
whole
don't have?
pig.
I
I'll eat the
don't.
whole pig. I'll eat a squid. I
Girl,
will eat an
all
octopus.
of that,
I am not picky.
all of that. Girl, I'm
Oh my
I'm I'm not a picky eater at all, but I do believe in having like food in your house. But I don't think that people should make it hard for you to have food. You know what I'm saying? And I
God.
feel like a part of the whole government plan and everything is when they make things inaccessible to you or they create scarcity, it
Hmm.
puts people into a panic and they'll take
Hmm.
all the money that they do have and they'll put it into this one function or this one system. So if everybody's putting all their money in their food system, how they gonna pay their rent? And that's what's going on right now.
That's
Like
what's going
people can't pay their rent because they gotta feed themselves, but they not working. So
on.
you gotta buy oodles of noodles or you gotta be homeless. So now they telling you, well, don't pay your rent. You ain't really gotta pay your rent right now. They're like, okay, we
Right.
can buy what we can, but then when you turn around, your rent still due. You know what I'm saying? Now you got housing insecurity. It's like the shit is crazy.
Just like
But
these
if
just like the fires in Napa is not the first time they done came and cleared that wine. You know,
no,
Napa is a big.
crazy. It's crazy that it's girl. It's just insane that it's another fire.
And
And
that
then
that's the
one of
most
my friends in
place.
Texas,
That's the wine country. That's
one of
everybody know that, but
my friends said
across
that
the
his
world.
a part of Texas was burning
I
yesterday or the day.
heard.
So I'm like, well, so we just gonna set the America on fire? What the hell, girl? Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Stop using harsh chemicals on your weeds. I ain't got a but yes, I was like, you brought beef meat, or somebody wants to know. Regina said, did you brought beef meat or a whole a cow? Girl, country came out of me, huh? Cow.
You say that I buy a whole cow? I bought no, I didn't buy it like a moo, like a cow, a live cow. I bought a half of a cow. So what happened was I found a farm in Tennessee who does they do all grass fed beef, and their cows are not crowded or under duress or anything. As a matter of fact, this particular butcher has several farms. Like this family has several farms in Tennessee, right? And they have several cows. And so, well, a lot of cows. And so they breed their cows. They do everything with beef
A
on
snack.
their
Hold it
property.
down for me for a minute, okay?
Okay, I'll just tell Regina what I did. So anyway, Regina, you listening, girl? Hey, girl. I mean, yeah, Regina and Random Craft and everybody. So what they do is you can buy bulk meat. You can buy like crowd cows. You can buy there are several avenues for you to be able to buy meat. Say like we got what we consider 6 months worth of beef, right? So we bought a half a cow, but this 6 months worth of beef is for our family, our my mother, my husband's parents, and then my son, right? So what we did is we bought the half a cow. They took one of their cows. They they slaughtered their cow. They butchered it. They froze it. They vacuum sealed it, and then they shipped it to us. And so the whole process for them took about maybe 3 weeks. Um, and then they shipped it out to us in like maybe 2 or 3 days after they got it ready. So we didn't buy an actual live cow, but we did buy like a half of a live, well, a half of a slaughtered cow, if that makes sense. And all of our meat came from the same cow. It was not like a mixture of cows. It wasn't a whole bunch of cows that died under duress. Everything that we knew was very what do they call it? It was very humane, the way that they did everything. And so we ended up, I think we were expecting maybe 200 pounds of meat, but we ended up with close to 400 pounds of meat. Okay. So we have like a gang of ground beef. We can have Taco Tuesday every Tuesday until Easter if we want. We got like any kind of steak, everything. Now we didn't get meat on the bone, right? We didn't get meat on the bone because it would mess up the vacuum sealer and it wouldn't last as long. So we understood that part, and they told us whatever they were doing. So any of the like the rib meat and everything like that, or anything that would be stuck to the bone, they took it and they grounded it and they made it a part of the ground beef. So we felt like we got a good deal. We got half a cow. We got almost 400 pounds of meat. We paid $1,700 for it. We had over 50 steaks, easily over 50 steaks. We had several roasts. We had briskets. We have all kinds of stuff, and we got a lot of ground meat. So we don't have to buy. Like I don't see myself walking to a grocery store and getting their meat, and now realizing I don't know what this cow was fed. I don't know if this is one of the cows that was recalled last month. I don't know nothing about this cow. Like we had a Charlotte. It's called a Charlotte cow. Um, and we happy with what we did, you know. And yeah, that roundup thing is crazy. And you know what? I went into the store. I went into Lowe's, maybe in the last month or so, and I was looking for one thing, like in the gardening section. And this lady walked over there. She was a sister, honey. She walked over there and got her two big old bottles of Roundup. And I was like, oh my God. And so I'm not gonna get into her business and be like, why are you buying Roundup? But Monsanto and them, they did the people wrong. They did them people wrong. Like, and I'm really surprised that they're still selling Roundup. Like, did they change the formula or something? Because you're still selling Roundup and Roundup is giving people cancer. Like, y'all know that for a fact that the weed killer is giving people cancer.
Wow.
You know that for a fact. And when you got weeds and stuff out there, you can go, Regina, that meat is gonna last us because it was fresh coming from the people, and it didn't sit. Like our cows didn't sit for like 6 months already in a freezer before they cut it and gave it to us. Our meat is gonna last us about probably 6 to 8 months
Wow.
because we have that much to eat. Like it'll probably last longer. You know what I mean? Because beef lasts a long time in the freezer anyway. And I do have like a good deep freezer, so you know it's gonna last us a long time. But like I said, it was we did feed 4 families. We put it in 4 households, and yes, Roundup is still on the shelves. But what I don't understand, like you can pull. Okay, so the people who are using the Roundup, right? You can dig those wheat if you got tractors and stuff like that. If your farm is like that, you can get your tractors and stuff to dig that stuff out. Like there are other alternatives. You have people who have organic farms who don't use Roundup or pesticides, herbicides, antibiotics, and all that other. You got people who don't use none of that, and they still get good quality stuff. So I don't understand why you would have to use the Roundup in the first place. If you have an area of your garden that has a lot of weeds, you can throw some pollinating seeds down there too, and just let the bees come over there and let it be a pollination area. Just let the bees and the butterflies and the wasps and everything come over there, and they could bring you honey. They could pollinate your vegetables and stuff and make them bigger and bolder and everything. Like I don't understand like the whole thing behind the Roundup. Like I don't know.
And the crazy thing about it, because they were just talking about that on the news about from all the fires that has hit California, that the bees are at a lot of beehives and a lot of colonies has been destroyed.
But that was a thing too. Even with my little patio garden, I noticed that there wasn't yes, random craft and gamer. You're exactly right. Not only deer, all kinds of animals. Because that was the first thing that I did before I had went with my farm in Tennessee. I did go to some of the local butchers and stuff and see if anybody had dropped off an animal that they did not that they didn't pay for. Because when you drop your animal off, if you don't pay for that processing, they will keep your animal. It's just like if you take your car to the shop and you don't pay to get it fixed,
They're auctioning it
they'd be
off.
like, we have a lien on your car. You're gonna pay us for our labor, and that's exactly what they do. And sometimes you can get the meat a lot cheaper, and they'll do it for like deer, lamb, all kinds of stuff.
Sure, was a meat
You
processing
know,
place in California. Well, I
they
live so
will.
close to farms and dairies in my neighborhood. Well, shit, damn fires. Shit, I don't know if we got any meat. Look, I'm not being
Do it smell like barbecue outside? I ain't trying to be insensitive, but sometimes you gotta run towards the smokehouse flavor, girl.
girl. 'Cause we do have a lot of dairy farms, and 'cause my son used
Hmm.
to work at Foster Farms chicken plant. And he said after working there, he don't look at chicken the same no more.
But you know what? I really wish that we had more independently black owned meat processing plants and farms and stuff. Because I know we do have farms, but I wish we had like our own meat processing plants. And I know we have butcher shops. You know what I'm saying? But the
I
meat
remember that.
like where they actually like or they call them the slaughterhouses where they'll come and they'll take the skin off of them and dip them and get them ready, close the pores and make them ready, gut them and everything. I wish we would do more of that because I feel like that would bridge some of the gap for us. You know what I mean? Like that, like for our own community. So let me ask you this, Grandma.
Mhm.
Since we up here in random and Regina here, right?
Mhm.
Have you heard about Toomsboro, Georgia?
No.
Okay, so in Toomsboro, Georgia, was a ghost town, right? Abandoned. It was completely abandoned to the point where they sold, like they're in the process of selling all the land, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm talking about the post office, the daggone the movie theater, the restaurants, everything. They're set like when you buy your piece of land, you could buy like all of that stuff, right? And so they had I want to say like 19 black families get together and buy almost 100 acres in Toomsboro. And so now I want to say they have about maybe 1,500 acres left. And what they're trying to do is take over the whole city of Toomsboro, Georgia, so that they can be like a refuge city for black people when shit hits the fan.
For real?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And so my mom kept calling me and she kept telling me, she was like, you need to look at land in Toomsboro. You need to do, look over there, look over there. And so I did find the people who were behind it, the people who were
Mhm.
buying the land, and and their intentions are to build up their land, to elect their own, politicians and everything like that, and have like their own little city here that's really a black city. You know what I'm
And
saying?
what is it called again? Tomb what?
It's called Toomsboro. I can't
Tomb
put it in Toomsboro, Toomsboro. I
T
can't put
O
it in the chat because I'm
O.
on my phone, so I
Yeah.
can't put
T O. I found it. I found it.
it. You did find it? Okay. It's called
Mhm.
Toomsboro. Yeah. And so they're gonna rename it Freedom, Georgia. And the name of their project is the Freedom Georgia Initiative, and they're with the Black Achievement Fund, right? And so the
Mhm.
Black Achievement Fund is asking African Americans to give $9 a month, commit $9 a month to their cause, and their cause is to buy all the land in the city. And so if you need to come to the city, you can come to the city. If you're a member, you need to come to the city, you can come to the city. And if you want to buy in the city, they will help you buy. So I don't know all the details about buying, like if it's going to be traditional or non-traditional. Like I don't know, because that's kind of like that part right there is going to be kind of difficult to me because I don't know every. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't find that part of the research, so I can't speak on that part. Is what I should say. But they're actually like getting together and actually buying land. I think that's a great thing.
She said the mayor said it's not for sale.
Yeah, the mayor keeps saying it's not for sale, but if you go on Land Watch or Land Flip, you will see that they have a 1,200 acre plot for sale, and they also have like 175 acres for sale. Now I will say that the 19 families that came in and bought the 97 acres. Right, Regina. Okay, right, Regina. We're gonna unpack all that right here on this conversation. If y'all got time, I don't know if y'all
I
got
got
time.
time. Go
I
ahead.
got the details, girl.
Huh?
So I feel like for like 97 acres out of maybe the 2,000 acres that were available, I feel like maybe coming out and saying this is our intention, dude. Y'all hold on for a second.
Mhm.
Wait a minute. He watching the sports on TV. Hold on.
That's fine. He having him a ball.
Anywho, y'all, he gave me the stink eye, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to compete with that.
It's
So
okay. We can
anyway,
do it.
okay. So so they bought the 90 something acres, and I feel like maybe they shouldn't have said anything as quickly as they did. Like maybe you shouldn't have spoke on it, and maybe you should have developed your part first before you came out and said anything. And Regina, I do feel like they're trying to recreate Black Wall Street, which puts me in it kind of brings me unease because when I was talking to my husband about it, I said, well, if you have 12, you got almost 1,500 other acres out there for sale. If it took 20 families to buy the 90, almost 100 acres, right? And I'm not speaking against the project at all. I'm not. But if it took 20 families, we'll say, round it off, 20 families about 100 acres, that's 5 acres family, right? Think about those developers and the investors who will come in and say, we're going to buy all of this so we can buy the majority of the land. So everything that you intended on doing, you cannot do because you're not the majority anymore. Now you're back to being the minority. You're the minority with this land in a ghost town. So I feel like they should have started like really building up first because when I go to their websites, I see what their intentions are and what they want people to do. But us being a skeptical people because we've been burned by so many people's things so many times, I don't know if all of us are going to be willing to go with this unless the proof is absolutely in the pudding. And right now, the proof's not in the pudding. That's just how I feel, right? But then the other part of me feels like I would support you, Black people, if this is something that can come into fruition because I want to see you succeed. But then you still have to remember that just like Black Wall Street, the midnight riders can come in there and all of that hope and legacy can be gone. And I think a lot of us are feeling that way as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like people can come in, the interlopers, whoever can come in and be like, y'all ain't about to do this. And as soon as you get it up and running, honey, they can tear it down apart. Sometimes you got to be more quiet than vocal
Yeah.
about what your intentions are. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of groups. When you see these, now I'm in Atlanta, right? I'm in the Atlanta metropolitan area, y'all, for all y'all doctors. Atlanta metropolitan area. And I can see like when I go by like dilapidated areas, because it's a lot out here in Georgia, right? Or if I go by places where that are not developed, I can go back a month or two later and you can see a whole Indian group, a whole Asian group that bought the land. They got Asian contractors, Asian developers, and they got all Asian tenants and all Indian tenants. You know what I'm saying? They got whole housing complexes. I deliver for Amazon, right? Some of these complexes I go in, every address I go to, that's when I mean, because I do it when I want to do it, right? But when I do it, when I do it, I can go to a neighborhood, the whole entire every house I go to, I might have 20 packages, 20 addresses to drop packages to. It'll be all Indian last name. When I go to the beginning of that development, it's a brand new development, and the sign's still out there. The Patels or whoever, the Hajis or whoever developed this. You know what I'm saying? So that's just telling me that you bought the land for your people to live and you gave them first stakes on the property. You know what I'm saying? Now they could be willing to do that, but they have to remember that when you do that, the laws and all that stuff's gonna come down y'all 10 times harder than they did over here for the Patels. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it can be a sticky situation. Me, I just want to go out here and get my own property. They said they was gonna sell land, but I'm like, if y'all only have 90 something acres and y'all got 20 families, that means if y'all selling land, y'all only gonna sell like a half an acre or an acre at a time, and I probably want more than that. That's just me. So I would probably go to another ghost town, not make as much noise, and get my shit sold down first, and get my ducks in a row, and then, working from there. That's just me.
Good conversation, girl. Good.
But it's absolutely something that's happening in Georgia. It's called free. They're going to change the name to Freedom, Georgia. It's not going to be Toomsboro anymore. Yes, Regina, the news was going to get out, and so now they are asking a lot of people. I think they said like they have over 1,000 people who are donating the $9 a month, for the project, so that they can help support. And one thing I can say about them though is that they do have they have all their business entities set up. They are a nonprofit. They have a nonprofit organization set up. The contributions are 100% tax deductible. What else do they say? Like they do have their financial records available, because when I'm in the daytime unworking, I have to sit and unwork for like 9 hours a day. It ain't cute, but I had to do it, right? So I can get my money, right? So while I'm sitting there unworking and I'm researching different things, I did do research into what they were saying, and what they were saying, it's the truth. Like their intentions are good, and what they're saying is very true, for them at this moment. So we can't jump the gun and say people are automatically gonna do this, that, and the third. But then we can't say that either, because history often repeats itself. So thank you for doing the research, random, because y'all know I be coming out with all kinds of shit that don't nobody know about.
So with this city, is the population? Is there a lot of people living down there in there now?
No, it was not. It wasn't a. I don't know if there was a population before they got down there, and so now with the 19 families that they have, they may have a population of maybe 100 or 150.
Oh wow!
So, but there's a lot of small towns in Georgia who have populations of like 300, 400, 200 people. It's a lot of them. It's a whole lot of them. Girl, you'd be surprised. Like that's where I want to go to though, because it's easier to buy like, or it's more affordable to buy. If you want to buy like a lot of property, it's more affordable to do it in a town that doesn't have a lot of people, but it has a lot of property for sale. So it's a lot of them out there,
Girl, make me want to shoot. I don't need that much.
Yeah.
Look, bring back Jim Crow. Who said that? Get that.
Girl, I can't get them, girl, because I'm on the StreamYard. Because I was, Jim Crow, I was just a tapping on your ass, get cancer. And you know what? Glamour, you got to go a little harder than that.
I know, I hit the wrong button, boo.
Yeah, go a little harder than that. Because, baby, I'm about to say stuff that y'all don't want to hear me say, because Snap don't talk like that in regular life. But if we over here talking and we got us a little conversation going, you can curl your narrow ass back where the hell you came from. Why you can still hear me? Okay? Get the hell on now. Did nobody bothering you? Did nobody come to your page? Did nobody come ask for you? Did nobody at you, hashtag you, or nothing to tell you to come over here and bother us? All right?
That was random. Look at Regina.
Wasn't it? Wasn't it?
We minded
Did
our
no
own
one
business,
your ass nothing.
educating us, and here he come. What's wrong with you? My legs still hurt.
That's crazy. But you know what, random? At the same time, if you had like big, like you had California, a whole state, right? And you got about 10 or 15% of the state that's constantly burning in fires. People got to go somewhere. People got to do something. And so these are alternatives. You can move out if you feel like you can survive in the country and you don't absolutely have to have Rodeo Drive, you can go. You know what I'm saying? And then Amazon makes it easy because they deliver every damn where. UPS deliver every damn where. We see from COVID that you can order anything you need, basically. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta have a job. And the way my life's set up right now, I can work from anywhere, so I can live anywhere.
A job and a plan, huh?
Regina, don't do me like that. Don't.
Girl, I'm behind you. Jim Crow, your ass been gone.
Regina.
So take your ass somewhere and crow somewhere else. Hi, boss lady. No
Hey, boss
mercy.
lady.
Girl,
No,
ain't nobody
man,
over here messing with us.
we up
Say
here
no-
talking. Ain't nobody ask nobody for all of that. Golly, we can have a conversation.
Because you
Heard
spitting
it.
some facts and some truth. They mad. They was mad.
And you know what though? That right there tell you, because whoever Jim Crow was, whoever he was real upset about the conversation because they
Yeah.
don't, like it's out there, it's in the news, but is it out there? Is this something that everybody knows, or do people just say it in passing? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. You touch somebody's spirit, a snack. You touch somebody's whole spirit.
Hey, you know what? I tapped their ass right back, so I'm all good with it.
Ain't nobody ever dropped in my chat with no mess like that.
Okay. And they got their ass kicked out real quick. I wish I was on my computer. I would have zapped their ass quicker than the I could. But I don't like that. I don't like that because we not over here being disrespectful or nothing. We just over here talking.
She said, Random said, look up Central Pennsylvania. It has been burning for 60 years.
Wow. I'm going to look that up too. I am. Because I like to do research. I like to know stuff. You know what I mean? Boss lady, what video got blocked? I own it. It wasn't me. Nothing, because I was probably asleep when it happened. I ain't do nothing.
We got people just messing with us, so we be in our own little lane.
Girl, that be I go to sleep, so you can't blame nothing on me.
It's not like, Grandma, that's not good enough. Girl, I was on that computer, my trigger finger wasn't ready. Oh no.
You hit that 5 minute. No, baby, we need to make that a lifetime right there.
Oh no, he can't have no membership over here. The devil is a lie.
I know, right?
It was so crazy. These people are so crazy impressed. Like, why are you listening? The fuck?
Right. And I see you in real life. You won't say nothing. You ain't have a word to say.
Say it one more time.
You be saying me looking at you.
He's still in the chat. He listening.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Hold on, y'all.
Mm-hmm. This is a great conversation. That Snack is dropping so many gems down on this live, you guys. And anybody who's late, watch the replay. I mean, this has been a very good. This what you call uplifting, edifying, and supporting our brothers and sisters with financial moves, knowledge, how to be self-sufficient. And that's what that's what we're going to end up being. If we stop fighting amongst one another, if we really stop and pay attention to what's going on in this world and wake up. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, I'm back. But you know what? But that's how we started. When we started getting ourselves when we really started getting stable, that's what we were, self-sufficient. You know what I mean? But some kind of way, when you start depending on other people for your whole livelihood and your whole well-being, and don't sleep, they're gonna talk mess. Everything. Oh, the welfare people, they do this, they do that, but they setting you up for it so you can do that. You know what I'm saying? So they can sit there and talk about you and spoon feed you and make you think that you need them, and you don't need them.
And that's what they get trapped at. And
you know what I'm saying? You don't need them.
Because Because my grandfather came from Louisiana in the 40s and had his we had his he came to California, went to San Francisco State and built and had a store. The only black African American man in the county that had a liquor license in the 40s. You know, liquor license ain't easy to get.
You're right.
And that was that they were working hard
Girl,
back then. But then this regenification then
I
came
have a
in.
client. Um, I have a client from Jackson, Mississippi, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she said her great grandfather had some land, right? And she said when they were like developing Jackson or whatever, because he had like some acres, they told
Mm-hmm.
him they needed to that he need to sell his land to the government so that they could lay pipelines. You know what he
Mm-hmm.
told them?
What?
He said, I don't have to sell my land, but you can rent it. You
Oh,
can rent the land that you need to run the pipes through. And you know what they had to do? At the end of the day, he would not budge. They had to rent his land. You know who's still getting paid for them pipelines being ran through? Because them pipelines is still there. Them gas pipes is still through his land. All of them. All of them.
they duped my grandfather with
Her
this.
father, her father,
Go ahead, I'm cooking. Go ahead, Jack.
her
Finish
father,
talking. Let me cook this real fast. Finish
yeah, her
talking, boo.
father ended up being the best. Her father ended up being the first black newscaster in Jackson, Mississippi. And he just died. I want to say he died maybe 2 or 3 years ago. His name was Edward Bishop. But they had to pay them. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't let the people feel like, oh, we can just take whatever we want from you after you done put all your hard work, skin, teeth, and bones into everything. They just come back and take stuff from you. Oh no, ma'am. And you don't have to give it up. You don't have to sell it. You can lease them some stuff. People lease land all the time. Okay, and he did that. I was actually pleasantly surprised, like, because that gave me hope. You know what I mean? A lot of the things that I be learning from other people and their own experiences and stuff like that. And the first thing I do is run to Google and keep looking and digging and scratching and digging and scratching until I can figure out what's really going on. That's right, random. How you play the game. You know what I'm saying? But don't be so easy to just be like, okay, well, I'm just gonna do this and I'm gonna get this $10,000. No, he supported his whole family for years. Yeah, it was kind of like that, Regina. It was kind of like that. And they still have their pipelines, so they still have to pay for that land that the pipelines go through. But that's what we got to get back to, in my opinion. That's just in my opinion. You know, the more of us that get back into not trying to live on top of each other in um, apartments and condos and stuff, and living in housing developments where you can reach out the window and touch the next house, forget all that. Like, I feel like we should all aim higher, or if you can, or if you feel like you got it in you, aim higher. You know, if you like living in apartment and condos, that's great too. You know, but buy them suckers, buy them doggone apartments and condominiums. So when you get tired of living there, you can rent them to somebody else and get you some money. You know, it just is what it is. That's what I'm working on. Yeah, that's just what I'm working on. And I know you can't put it on everybody, but you know, it's out there, y'all. And Random, we have been on Love and Learning over here, even though Grandma been gone for a minute. She's on learning. She ain't came back no different. Just love learning,
I'm over here trying to get this egg scrambler going, so you might hear a little noise in the
loving
background.
each other and learning from each other, loving on each other.
Yeah. And then a demon come. But you know what? We are not moved. And you still listening, huh?
Y'all, Glam is cooking up. No, ma'am. Night. Taking notes, trying to figure out how to make their own life better. Damn dummies. That's
I
right, Random.
hate
And you
when
can't,
people act like they can
you
run.
know,
Go ahead, Snack. I'll be back. Look.
no, I mean, I agree with you, Random. And see, I feel like now is going to be a perfect testament to that because, it was a lot of people affected by a pandemic that somebody who they put into office did not believe in. So now, you know, how are they going to pick up their pieces? Because you still got, for example, if you look at, if you go on a real estate listing in your city, whatever your city is, look at a real estate listing and look at condos and townhouses and see how many condos and townhouses are up for sale. See how many apartment buildings are up for sale. You know why? Because them people can't get money off their rent like they were. Them people taking a loss, they taking a hit. So what do we say to them? Do we say to them, well, uh, like they used to tell the Katrina people, well, coronavirus was that was 5 months ago. You need to pull yourself up. I mean, you got to do something. I mean, you need to take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you're telling people how long it should take them to come back from a tragedy in their own life, and now some of these same people are seeing tragedies in their lives. But what did the Bible say about it? The Bible said that what did they say? The first will become the first will become the last, and the last will become the first. Y'all better look out for that wealth transfer because now it's open season. It's a lot of people who were saving to buy themselves a house. They could buy a whole duplex, a whole apartment complex if they want to. You got to look out for that.
And I've been seeing a lot of houses like in Oakland, in that area that are closing and are selling a lot of apartment complex right now over in the East Bay.
But Glamour, I've been seeing a lot of properties for sale out here. You got people with maybe 2 acres of land and got four mobile homes on it and got tenants in all four mobile homes and they can't collect rent. So they trying to sell their mobile homes and sell their acres and everything. Because now it's not worth it. Like they done made their money. Now they not getting no money. So they like, well, hell, you can have it at a bargain. It's a tenant in place. This how much I charge. Because they ready to walk away. Because in my mind, I'm like, if you have an income producing property, right? The property is not worth a lot, but you're making a lot of money on rent, then why are you selling? Oh, because you can't get your rent, huh? And yes, Orange Face has shown us over and over who he is, and he don't pay no taxes, and he been beating the system forever. And like he said, he does it because he's smart. That's what he told Hillary Clinton when she told him he wasn't paying no taxes. He said, "I don't pay taxes because I'm smart." He said that when they was running for president. Y'all don't remember that? He already told y'all he wasn't paying no taxes. Y'all didn't have to wait for the New York Times to come and say, "Oh well, Donald Trump don't pay no taxes." We already knew that. I knew that.
So what did he do with all his money? Just he just hoarding it?
No, it's adding towards his net worth. He wants his net worth to be as high as possible. So the less
Uh-huh.
amount of money he has to put, the more amount of money that he's worth. So
Wow. Wow.
why would he pay taxes when that's gonna take a big chunk out of his money? This guy is trying to get 72.9 million dollar tax return. So that's why your shit been in audit for the last 5 6 years because you're trying to get 72.9 million and people trying to figure out how do you get that kind of tax return when you ain't paid for 750 if anything for the last year. Like how you go from come on man,
Wow. Get off the gas.
get off the goddamn gas.
He can't get like tax evasion. They can't charge him for that.
Well, he's not getting he might have filed some fraudulent returns, but he didn't evade his taxes because he actually filed them. And whatever he
Right.
had to pay, he paid it. So no, it's not evasion. It's just he just didn't pay his fair share. And that's why whenever somebody says that the rich should pay their fair share, he's against it because he don't want to have to pay it.
Wow. Here I am, a single
He
black
he
person
feels
and all the
he feels
IRS.
he feel like if the country needs some help, the country need to go to work. This man ain't never worked a day in his life. He's never worked. Who has he worked for? Nobody. Ever.
Nobody.
He's never had a job.
He has a
He
silver spoon.
he's never had a struggle in his ass. And he's telling y'all need to go to work. But meanwhile, your company is telling you we don't need you, we can't afford you, but they done went and got this big ass loan to pay you and they're not paying you. Okay. Like it was too many moving parts and them giving away all this money. They were just this whole shit was just handled crazy to me. It was handled wrong as hell. They didn't even give the businesses a chance to see if they needed money to get on their feet, and they threw money at them. But then they're telling the citizens, y'all need to just go get on your feet. But they're employees, they're not business owners. So how can they just get on their feet if they live in paycheck to paycheck? That shit don't make sense.
It don't. I'm just like, something is a brewing. And I think 2021 is not going to look so good either.
It's not. It's not. I hope y'all getting y'all credit together and saving a couple of coin here and there. Because if you can, like if you can get put some money towards credit and savings, that's the best thing you could do because you still got a whole bunch of people out here with money and they gonna eat y'all asses up next year. Think about it. The dude already said, okay, well, we gonna make it so you don't have to pay no taxes out your paycheck. You don't have to pay Social Security and Medicare tax. He didn't say nothing about federal income tax. He said the Social Security taxes and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you ain't gotta pay it now, but come January, from January to you're gonna have to pay it. So while you trying to get back on your feet at the last part of the year, at the beginning of next year, you're gonna be right back in the hole. Like the whole thing just don't make sense. Who's approving this shit? It don't make sense. It don't make sense. And so the company that I work for, they said they weren't buying into that. They weren't doing it. They're gonna keep taking out taxes as normal because they already
Mm-hmm.
know it's gonna end up hurting everybody at the end. You know what I'm saying? They said this is just gonna hurt y'all. We not doing that.
Oh, wow. What a blessing, huh?
Yeah, so if you need some extra money, you need to get you an extra job because this right here,
Girl, I'm about to be back working next month. I will be going back to my duties and get me a couple of clients because they need hella help now. Hella, I
yeah,
mean, like,
Grandma, yeah, you can definitely go back because
yeah.
like that's where the need is. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Now
I
I don't
mean,
know how you
people,
gonna get.
they're emailing me, like different companies are emailing me like bananas. My email is full. Like, even my old job was like, can you come back? I'm like, yeah, I'm ready because it's not as bad. I'm gonna have to be extra careful. That's all.
Yeah, and they got to make sure they have their but then they don't even have to make sure that they protect you because
Nope.
Mitch McConnell said with his turkey neck ass, all y'all people in Louisville, Kentucky, I don't know why y'all keep letting this man hold this seat. Okay, Mitch McConnell said that if you go back to work and you get sick at work, it ain't nothing that you can do against your employer because you the one that came back to work. He's the same one that said cut off unemployment. He's the same one that said y'all don't need no health care.
Wait, so if I got sick, I couldn't get workers' comp from being sick? Catching that?
No, you sick. You just stay your home till you get better. And if you die, you shouldn't have got sick. You the one that came back to work.
So it's a catch
No,
22. That's a catch 22.
Yes, it's an absolute catch 22. And I'm trying to figure out who the hell in Kentucky keep feeling like Mitch McConnell is the answer. Are y'all crazy? You got some of the poorest people. As a matter of fact, there's a group called the Poor People Initiative out of Louisville, Kentucky. That's how poor they are. And people all around the country are supporting them. It's called the Poor People Initiative. Look it up. Ice Cube is backing them. Roland Martin is backing them. It's called the Poor People Initiative. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Y'all look it up.
I'm looking it up right now.
Okay, look at it right now. Do what you gotta do, girl. And let them tell you about Louisville and Mitch McConnell and all his schemes and tricks and shit. And they got so many programs they're trying to start to help people get back on their feet, because right now it's just sad that people are not on their feet at all.
Wow. Yeah, now you that made me kind of double think about, because I work with them. That's why you see. Remember, I told you. I'll tell you. Yeah, we talk about that. That's scary. Yep.
Now is Poor People Initiative, is that a thing, Glamour?
Poor People Initiative, national call tomorrow. Well, this is in North Carolina. Poor property. I see it now. No,
Girl, they all over.
It's a movement.
It is.
Wow. Exactly, Randall. This is all planned by Mary Trump niece. What? Oh, this is planned by design. Mary Trump niece wrote truth on his. Oh, did you see that interview with Donald Trump's niece? Was that his niece?
She wrote a whole book. I read some of it, but I didn't finish it. She did read a whole book. And they were trying to stop her book from coming out, just like they tried to stop who was the lawyer? They tried to stop the lawyer's book from coming out. And they tried to stop John Bolton's book from coming out. Like,
Donald Trump, the grandfather, had a problem with her dad or something, and Donald Trump ended up getting all the money or something crazy like that.
It was something about how everybody, like the family, basically knows that he ain't shit, but she's gonna be the one to really talk about it. Now her father passed away. He was an alcoholic. Yeah. They said he died for alcoholism, right? And so he passed away. But how Trump tried to basically, like, the family knew that he's really dirty, but how people in the family try to make it seem like, nah, he's okay, we support him, and she's like, nah, I ain't with it. I'm not with that.
Wow.
Yeah. They ain't with that.
Well, thank you. That is crazy. That is crazy. So if you go back to work and you're essential work and you work in certain fields, if you get sick, it's on you.
Yep. It's on you. But then they telling you, we're not going to help you either. If you don't go to work, we're not going to help you. But if you go to work, it's on you.
That's crazy. So what the people supposed to do?
Girl, I don't know because you need people to keep the tax base going, right?
Yeah,
But if you're replacing a lot of people with robots, do you really need the people to keep the tax base going? Like
and
it's
then
a whole different layers to it.
if they get to look at it, they want all those people that's in those old folks' homes and stuff to go away because they cost
Because they can take their property.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
a lot of this stuff, in my opinion, is a land grab anyway. Because you have so many when you have a president who's a real estate investor and he's a billionaire and he has a lot of billionaire friends who have hotels and real estate, you know, once they get y'all out the way, they coming to take y'all shit for pennies on the dollar.
Because they also say that they had went to one convalescent hospital and they had so many people, so many seniors that was dead that the family did not know that passed away, stored in one of those freezers. They people didn't know their family member was gone for like a month, so they were still collecting the money of these dead people from Social Security.
Well, because the nursing homes and stuff, when you put your people in the facilities, they take over your people's checks.
Mm-hmm.
So so they're gonna keep taking the checks. Absolutely. They're gonna keep taking that money.
Random said, I've been a front line from day one. They offered 1 day of sick leave, and now we have a sign to let everyone to enter the building is at your own risk. Wow. Mary Trump said 45 cheated her family. I said that. That's what I was saying. I knew she said that. I was
Mm-hmm.
right.
Yep.
Wow. And they no longer speak no more. I seen that in her. She did an interview. I don't know who it was with. Was it with Gail or somebody? I've seen a little clip.
Yeah, she
And she
did.
was,
She did do an interview where her book was trying to come out, and they kept trying to stop the book from coming out because they didn't want her to go into detail about how low down and dirty this dude is.
she said she wouldn't leave her dog with his butt. Ugh.
The annoying orange. Okay,
Wow.
and then y'all trying to tell me I saw a little bit of Diamond and Silk last night,
Mm-hmm.
and they were saying I'm not telling y'all to vote Republican. I'm telling y'all to vote Trump. Y'all need to vote for Donald Trump because he's gonna do the best for everybody. I mean, look at his history in the last 4 years. It's better than Biden's history in the last 47 years. And I was like, are y'all serious? Yeah.
We don't need to vote for nobody. We need to be a non-biased. We don't need no girl, please. I don't know what the fuck we need, but we don't
I
need none
told
of
my
them.
mom, because my mom be calling me like 2, 3 times a week talking politics. Let me tell you about my mama, right? She be on Facebook cussing out people and stuff. I'd be like, Mom,
No, no.
you know what? I tell her, do what you do, because she retired. She worked for the same employer for 38 years. She worked for Sears, and Sears turned around and
I remember.
they redid the dynamics of the company so that the new CEO to have a shell company go in and like let Sears go bankrupt, let the shell company go in and buy Sears and sell it back to him. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and
We
they
don't
was
even
talking
have
about
insurance out here.
should we pay our bills or should we pay our pensions? Now Sears was one of those companies that in history was all about the black people and giving them an opportunity. But now they got
Mm-hmm.
this new dude, this new guy, and he comes in there and he don't give a damn about nobody but himself. You know what I'm
Y'all still
saying?
have
So after
things?
no, they going, girl, they closing. We have like we don't have Sears. We don't have Sears. I remember they bought Kmart.
And it was a
All the Kmart,
fast shutdown too. They shut that
all
thing
the and all the Sears.
fast.
Sears are just outlets or online now. And
What?
the yes, and the things that they said like Craftsman tools to only be purchased at Sears, girl, you get that shit at Lowe's. Like they don't even, girl, the whole Sears dynamic is gone. And my mom, she gets like a smaller part of her
Pension?
retirement. Like
Mhm.
yeah, it's very small. Like the settlement was trifling. They gave
Oh, you
people.
ain't
You know what I'm
lying.
saying?
They're
So
online now. I didn't even know that.
yeah, and so even though she worked for them for that long and they treated her that trifling and we had to see that in our lifetime, it really changes your view on a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be watching everything people be saying and the shit they be doing because, girl, these people don't mean y'all no good. Us no good. We gotta do our own thing out here in these streets.
Because
Hmm.
it was so funny where I live at, girl, one day it was open, the next day it said closed. And the people that worked there didn't even know they was closed.
Yeah,
They was a work standing outside, girl. They didn't even know. Nothing.
girl, that man went bankrupt. My mom was already retired, but she was waiting on her whole retirement package to start, and then they stopped it. Right
Mm-hmm.
now, mind you, she's not working no more. You know what I'm saying? She had to live off of her 401k. She had to live off of her savings and stuff. You know what I'm saying? How was that fair? When you tell
Wow.
somebody when you sign up for your company, when you sign up for a company and they tell you this is what we're gonna do forever and ever, amen. This is how we're gonna take care of you after retirement. This is what we're gonna do for you. And then you turn around. What if she ain't saved no money and just took them at their word? What if she, you know what I'm saying? She didn't invest her money because she took them at their damn word. My mama be out back right now.
Did you hear what Gina said? I just heard today that CC Winan is endorsing and supporting 45. I threw all the she threw all the CDs away.
Yeah. They said that CC did some funny business. I was like, My mama called me. She said, you know Paula White. I said, y'all know who Paula White is. She was like, you know she got a black church, huh? Well, let me tell you all her dirt. Like my mama take it down everybody. And she said them people, so you know, Facebook ain't no it's like
Oh,
little words, videos, and people be
yeah,
saying little girl, my mama be letting them have it. And I say, let have, baby, let have. Do what you gotta do. Hell, you done work all shit. Girl, bye. You
that is crazy.
work all your life. The only job I've known you to have is this one employer. And they did you wrong. Girl, do what you gotta do. Let have. And call me in for backup if you need to. She said, nah, girl, because you know, after I get on them, they don't do nothing but delete the comment. That's exactly what they do. Hmm. That's exactly what they do.
Crazy. A lot of big box stores are trying to actually pull over to online shopping and shutting down these stores. Like was it Kmart that shut down? Kmart.
What Kmart, Sears bought Kmart,
Uh-huh.
and then they started letting Kmart go down first, and then
Mm-hmm.
Sears started going down. Hmm.
Mm-mm. That's crazy.
They started letting Sears go down. J.C. Penney is going because COVID took them. When you got
Montgomery Ward's, J.C. Penney's,
uh huh,
Woolworth's been the number one store. I remember Woolworth when I was
uh
little.
huh, yeah. What was that other story? Was it? Yeah, it was Montgomery Wards. That's the one I
Montgomery
remember.
Ward's. They used to
Yeah.
sell big pants and what's he call them? Hefty pants,
Uh uh
little
uh the Husky. Yep.
husky.
Yep, Sears and Montgomery Ward. That was for them. That was for them fellas, them rough boys. They had them big thighs, and they was gonna be ball players and stuff.
And they wore
Yeah,
corduroys.
yeah. So they wouldn't. So they wouldn't cut their clothes up. So their jeans will last a little longer. They call them husky. They were real thick. Uh
Yeah,
huh. They were
they had
thick and
those
they were made a little
like
bigger.
these. They had those patches. I remember. Yeah, she said there are more Christian people of color doing a bunch of mess. Just wait. I know.
Absolutely,
Mhm.
absolutely, absolutely. And
I
y'all
really
keep y'all trying to
TD
bring God
Bank, Cleflo Dollar.
in. You can't
Oh,
bring
well,
God
Bishop
into this
Eddie
mess.
D. Long, he died. Didn't he die of cancer?
Yeah, he died. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. That it wasn't cancer. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They just said it was some lady in North Carolina that was pilfering money and doing all kinds of dirty stuff, and her and 82 people in the church had got convicted. 82 people, you
What?
know, some got but 82 members. So you mean the whole damn church was going, girl? And you wonder why people say this is why people say I got my own relationship with God. I can read my Bible for myself and I'll pray on my own. This is why they say that. This
Mm-hmm.
is why they say that. Because
And you
y'all
know
out here doing all kinds of crazy stuff.
the Peep Gang. Listen to this. Have you noticed since this pandemic hit, they don't let everything open up but the church.
No, the church
Mm-hmm.
was first. The church was
That's what
first,
I'm
and
saying.
everybody
They was
started
the shut.
it, and
There
they
was
had
the
to
first
shut them down.
down, right?
Yeah, they had to shut them back down. Uh-huh.
They're not open still, right?
Oh no, they
Okay,
online, honey.
okay.
People who ain't never had sites because
You
they
know,
was
they had
because
a big issue with the church about them being nonprofit, and they was buying gold toilet seats. Remember?
I remember that. I remember the senator who said it. I remember the who had that damn gold ass toilet seat too, girl.
Mhm.
I'm
And one
all
of the
that
private
shit.
jet.
Yeah.
Mhm. So
And
guess what they
and
did? But
uh-huh.
I bet you the Roman Church is still running very hmm.
Let me tell you something. The Catholics, the
The cat.
Methodists, they not fooling with them. The evangelical, they not fooling with them. And
Mm-hmm.
they got the real money. See, y'all be out
Mm-hmm.
here thinking that Joyce Meyer and TD Jakes and Creflo Dollar and Kenneth Copeland got that money. They
Mm-mm.
ain't got like them Methodists and them Catholics, and that's
Like
just keeping
Joel
it real.
Osteen, right?
Joe Osteen ain't got money like the Catholics and the doggone Methodists.
For real? Okay, you
No,
say Catholic
ma'am. No,
evangelist. Okay, you're right. You're right. You're right.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
right.
The Catholics, the Methodists, and the Evangelicals. The Methodist Church is actually the richest church in the country. That's the
What?
Methodist Church. Yes, ma'am. The Catholic churches is coming from over there in Rome and all of this. You know what
They
I'm
do they doing?
saying? So
She's they doing parking lot pimping in the church parking.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And they got websites and stuff. And I know them churches hurting because a lot of people saying, well, if I ain't showing up, I ain't really gonna put that $20 bill in the plate. Or they done slept through the Sunday service because they too busy on YouTube on Saturday night. So they can't
I
get
went
up
to
and go
church
to church.
Sunday.
You
I
tell
went to
people
church Sunday. I did virtual church with my church for the first time. It was
okay, it's
hard.
like it's a lot going on. And I'm not saying all churches is bad, but I'm gonna say I have seen through a lot of the stuff. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the stuff I've seen through with all of them. And whether y'all believe it or not, I'm very spiritual. I am very
God is my head of
very,
my household.
very. Girl, God is my rock. He the only reason why I'm still here right now, here today. And for everything that I look into and I research and I look at stuff, like he's the reason why I can open up my eyes and see things for the way it is. You know what I'm saying? It's because of God.
Allegedly,
I could be very blind, but
allegedly, hold on. Allegedly, Randall Catherine said her church is doing like ain't nothing ever happened. They still carrying on. Allegedly, she said, I'm keeping my earth at home. That's right, Randall.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
but you, but the thing is, you have to be careful too because a lot of the church, it was a lot of churches that was like, you know, gotta block all of that. Ain't no COVID in here or whatever
Oh,
like
I
that. And people ended
remember
up getting COVID. So I don't blame you for staying home. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta use wisdom. And the Bible says, and all you gotta operate in wisdom. Right? So when the Bible says you gotta operate in wisdom, does that mean that you have to listen to your pastor's wisdom and what he says right now? Don't go by the wisdom that you have, but just listen to what he's saying and just do it and just be obedient. The
that.
Bible says operate. Operate means to go on day to day, do what you do in wisdom. You gotta have a why because you never know who you following until something comes up to
Mm-hmm.
show that maybe they're not always wise. Maybe they have another motive. These are things we got to keep our eyes open to.
And the church I go to, a Church of God in Christ, Kojic, they believe in laying in the hands. They believe. My pastor said, "Don't
Girl,
nobody show up to church." Both my pastors, they shut the
he told
church
me
down.
something.
Y'all ain't coming in. Nope. I would bring 3 people, and we have 4 people, and they'd be doing praise and worship, and they'd be. But the church has been closed,
Let
and
me tell you
everybody
something
huh?
about me and the coach. Let me tell you something about me and the coaches. Okay,
Okay.
the first churches that I went to were African Methodist Episcopalians. That's the AME Zion churches. My grandma used to take me, right? When I started going, then my uncle started being he was a minister in a Kojic church. Now he's a district superintendent, right? Girl, it was more dirt and stuff and everything in the Kojic church.
Girl, I know.
That's the only church body I know that could take. They don't care if you have 4 members. they will help you keep your church going for them 4 members and drain them. Okay, but it's so crazy. It's so much stuff. Like, and then they have so many rules, and you can't do nothing. It's all
They do a
about your
pyramid
time,
scheme.
your offer. They don't. Oh my God, it's so much. And my husband's grandmother is actually, she was actually the highest woman in the Kojic churches.
The one,
She's in Tennessee,
the
right?
one of them.
Yeah, yeah, uh-huh. She's in Tennessee. She's in Memphis, and she's,
Oh, she
you know,
right
that's
there.
mm-hmm. And she
She
was one of the
represented
highest ranking members. And right now she's in
Bishop
a
Bishop Blake is over the church now.
she's in an assisted living place, and my sister-in-law is there with her every day. I've never heard her tell me or my husband tell me that the church people is coming over there cooking and cleaning something. My sister-in-law do all that. You know what I'm saying?
They did that with my mom, my pastor. She was a member of the church, and they charged us to have a funeral after the church, and she was a member, giving up her SSI check every time she got paid. My mom was on the Social Security benefits, and she paid her tithe and offerings. Don't you know they made us rent that church out for my mama's funeral? Yes, they did. Grandma Church, they did. Bishop Blake from Los Angeles Church of God in Christ, the bishop. I live in a small community. Don't you know they brought him out here? Mind you, he got a big, trying to get some money out of us. I must, like 5 of us walked up out the church. I left.
But see, Church of God in Christ do it too. And see, after Church of God in Christ, I went non-denominational, right? And so I would go to all the non-denominational churches. I'd have been to Creflo Dollar's churches. I'd have heard him speak. Now he'll speak a good word, but it's up to you, or it's up to me, I'm gonna say, about my purse strings. Okay, I'm not about giving you all my purse strings. And no, there's not an ATM in that church. And no, I did not buy him a jet.
Wait a minute. Why did one pastor listen to this? Like, listen to this. One pastor, they brought one hook and shook. He came from Florida, girl. He had alligator crocodile shoes on, a yellow orange suit on. He gonna tell us professional, that if my mama, okay, a snack, you buy me a washer and dryer for a gift. They said whoever that amount of washer and dryer as a gift, you must take the money value of it and pay your tithe. They telling people.
I got one better. The who Detroit man? What's the man from the Detroit Church of God? What's the man? Wayne Jackson name. So they got a church. He's from Detroit, but they have a location out here in Decatur, right? So I had went over there one day visiting one night with my friend, right? And they had a guest speaker. Now, this is my first time going, right? They had a guest speaker. He was a young prophet. I'm not gonna say his name, but it started with an M. And he had his little blue suede shoes on, honey. And he was like, "Come up here and throw your money on the altar." He was calling people out. Now, it was an African man in the back. He said, "Oh, the African man in the back in all white. I know you got some money. Come in this prayer line. God got a word for you. It's $1,000." I told my girl, I was sitting there, and at that point in time, I had a couple of dollars on my credit card and $10 in cash. So God told me during this whole situation, don't get on people your money, because you're going to be stranded somewhere. You ain't going to have no gas in your car, or you ain't going to have nothing to eat. You better not get some. So I chilled, right? He telling everybody, stand up, put your hands in the air. Put your hands in the air. God got a word for y'all. God got a word for y'all. I bet you he ain't call on me. God must have told him, don't tap on her because she broke. Maybe God told him that. I don't know. But he had hope. It was a lady up there, right? Now, this lady I knew personally. It was a minister of music for the church that he was visiting. He called her down there, told her $500, whatever like that. And when she broke that check, he told her she had a husband and some more kids coming on the way. Now, I know that this lady got a hysterectomy, right? So I'm out here expecting a miracle, right? I can tell you that was 2007. 13 years later, and I can say she's older than me. And I know I'm not, girl, Anyhow,
What?
so I told my mama, right? Good night, random. And I did enjoy you,
I
random.
had
But thank
fun
you
with you,
for all you
Randall. Thank
did
you for hanging out. Don't forget
for me.
October 17th, Simply Painting at Grandma's house. Okay.
But I told my mama right what had happened. My mama said, "Well, if the Lord got a message for you, He can tell you. He don't have to go through all these other people with blue suede shoes and money on the altar. Girl, they were dancing on the money on the altar." And then I went to that church another time, but this time I went there with not good intentions because the girl that I had went with was a girl I had rented a room to in my townhouse, and the girl was not paying her rent. She was not going to work. She wasn't doing nothing, and she had tried to ghost me. So I wanted my money. So I know she was going to this church faithfully, right? So me and a couple of other people had went there because we were gonna sell her a beat. Yes, girl, we was gonna sell her to
Church.
girl, I
You
don't
pulled
get
up.
look. Yes, I pulled up, girl. So I get there and she's not there. And so I text her and I was like, hey, I was like, hey, you at church today? She was like, no, I'm at a photo shoot. I was like, for real? Because both of us was doing photo shoots at the time. I was like, for real, I can come help you. What a photo shoot at, girl? She gave me the address. So we was in the church or whatever, but while we was in the service, the pastor was like, everybody close your eyes and bow your head. So I'm thinking we about to pray. He said, if you have $100 right now to give to the ministry, put a finger in the air. Can't nobody see you and say, what? And the ushers gonna come through and they gonna give you an envelope and you could just take the envelope, you put the money in it. I was like, and they gave them $100 envelope. So I'm
What?
peeking out my eyes trying to see who got their hands in the air, like y'all for real. And they had some water in the front and some oil. And it was the pastor, he was blending the oil with his hand and stuff. And then he had the water or whatever like that. And then he was gonna give them, if you give them $100, he will give you this oil he had prayed over and this bottle of water. But when you drink it, you was gonna be blessed. So wait a minute, dude, I gotta get out your phone. Oh Lord. But I was like, the water and the oil for real, child. So that's what they was doing. So what I said was, I'm not coming over here no more. I'm not gonna, and I'm about to come to the photo shoot. Girl, I got to that photo shoot anyway. I got her, girl. I got her.
You
Anywho,
got
I got her. Anywho,
it, girl. Those
you have to be absolutely mindful of who you are saying is allowed to
pray
minister to
over
you,
you,
over you,
preach over you,
and
and lay
yeah,
hands on
and right, and lead you spiritually. You have to.
you.
You have to because it's so many people that's gonna be like, well, the COVID ain't nothing. I seen so many churches on the news. COVID ain't nothing. We having COVID parties. We doing this. We still having service.
Mm-mm.
Kids is dying from going in there. Compromised kids. Girl, bye. No,
That was
I
it in
got
Texas.
kids.
They had
I'm not
one
going.
church, like a whole bunch when it first hit, a whole bunch of members got sick because the pastor told them we believe in healing and all that, and the people went to church and half the congregation got sick with COVID-19.
Girl, they had summer camps out here that they tried to keep going on with in Georgia. 90 kids getting sick at a time. 90. Girl, my son's speech therapist asked me the other day. No, his physical therapist asked me the other day. We was in our little Zoom meeting. She said, "So, how do you feel about him coming back to school?" I looked at her. I said, "Sherry." She said, "I already know. I just." I
Well,
say, "Sherry."
my grandson's school is open, but they're only allowing a certain amount of kids in the classroom. Um, they got those little plastic things. They're very organized. We walk through. It's not. It's like they cut half the classes down. Some kids are doing distant learning, and the kids who can't sit still are doing learning at school. Um, and the program so far, they're doing good. They have two teachers per classroom, so they got six students. So one teacher have three, and they're is working. But it's not all. The whole school is not in the schools. It's certain kids get to go, and some stay at home.
But see, for my son, I already know him. And like she was telling me, she was like, he's not the only one. My son is a special needs child. He's not going to put a mask over his face
No, no.
around all day. He's not going to remain seated and 6 feet away from everybody at all times. Like it's certain things about my son that I know he's going to break the rules. So no, he can't go back.
Well, my
He cannot.
grandson, He couldn't do the distance. He couldn't the computer him at home. The girl,
How you
girl.
gonna tell? How you gonna tell a kid 6 feet of social distancing? He don't know what 6 feet is. He has no idea. You know what
And
I'm saying?
the funny thing about it is, you remember when they said that the schools didn't open, they wasn't going to get funded their federal money, right?
But that's illegal. See, all this shit that Trump saying, we not gonna give them no money. You can't hold back the money for that. And then Regina, yeah, you want the schools to open, right? Y'all want the schools to open. You want the kids to go back to school. But when are all the government offices gonna open? Why are people who need their driver's licenses, for
Oh, I'm
instance?
expired. I can't even get my license.
Right. Your driver's license is expired. Now you get caught out here driving on expired license. What they gonna do to you?
I did.
But,
They didn't do anything. They didn't do nothing to me.
but the offices is not open. You know what I'm saying?
They didn't
Open
do.
up the
They
offices.
was like, "You're okay. We understand." I was like, "Okay."
Right.
I was here.
That's all they can do.
But if I'm
That's
saying
all.
I'm a woman, but I'm a woman. What if it was an African American? No, my son got his license, so ours is open out here. The DMV is
But
open.
do you have to have an appointment? Because my girlfriend in Virginia is
No,
still waiting to have an appointment to get her license.
he took his
Okay.
driver test and everything and passed his test.
My girlfriend in Virginia is waiting to get her license appointment. And she
What?
said she's gonna carry her passport because her license expired. Her birthday came, her license expired, and now it's like, okay, so what I'm supposed to do? They told her she got to wait 2 months. Anything can happen to her in 2 months.
Yeah, he went in for. I think he had an appointment.
And the governor's mansion is not open. So when is the governor's mansion going to be open for tourists again? Since we opening up schools and DMVs, you said the California DMVs. When are we opening up these governor's mansions?
And they opened up the zoos.
Mind you, the governor in Virginia, and it was another governor that I want to say was it Utah? It was some other. They both got COVID and their families. You know what I'm saying? So the shit is still spreading. They said they had 40,000 cases in the U.S. yesterday or today. Yesterday, I don't know what time it is, but
And
on the
they
28th, it was on the
college-
27th, it was 40,000 people.
some of the colleges opened up and they had to shut their butts right back down.
Exactly. I have clients that go to college that have to stay out of state. They can't come see me. I can't do their hair. And for anybody who's wondering, yes, I do a lot of things. I have a lot. I have a lot of eggs in my
I got
basket,
many
baby.
jobs.
I have many things I do, and anything I can learn, I will do. So before y'all be like, I thought she worked at home. I thought she did hair. I thought she worked with the bank. Bitch, I do all that. Answer me. Right. I do a lot. I do a whole damn lot. Because one thing I'm not gonna be is struggling like some of y'all might be if y'all keep sticking to that one egg show that y'all sitting on. Don't sit on that one damn egg.
How
Bring
long you think this YouTube stuff is gonna last?
Ain't no telling. It ain't no telling. Anything could shut down at any time. Anything. And I want to be the kind of person that anywhere I go, anywhere I move to, I can be employable. You can give me a job because I have experience in that too. Oh yes, I do. I've done that. Yes, I have. Can I show you? I know. Peanut butter on top of the jet. I do that. Right.
I'm so glad that the field I am in is so versatile because I can work with different. I have worked with so many different type of people. With, you know what I'm trying to say, right? Yeah. 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 I can go to a school, work with adults with autism. I did all of it. I made sure I just did the whole spectrum of every disability and everything that I can know that I can always be employed. Or I could go be somebody private dancer. Look.
And you know what, Regina? I agree with you, but I will also say that in a part of the leading and planning of the government, what they should have done is they should have led by example and opened up government services first. Like you have a lot of things. You still have courts that are not open. You know what I'm saying? You have all these things that are not open. But the first thing you said was, let's open up the hair salons, the restaurants, the bowling alley. What?
The places
What
that
you
you can
talking
catch it. The places you can catch it at.
But that's a setup too, because they gave out these grants and these loans and stuff, right? They trying to catch the hairdressers and the barbers and everything off. They well, we gave you the money to open up, but you didn't open up. We still at risk. We're the most personal people ever. You know what I'm saying?
Did you hear that the second they're shutting down some places in Europe because the second wave has hit them in certain places in Europe?
I did. I heard that. I did hear that. There's another wave coming through. I've heard that people who have been previously infected are reinfected. I've heard that India is actually has a rate almost is right under the United States, so it's gradually climbing. They don't know what to do over there. There's no cure. There's no vaccination that's working right now. Dr. Fauci said that America is in grave danger, but nobody wants to listen to Dr. Fauci. I understand, but I will listen. But I will listen to him. I'll listen to him just to see what he got to say, because somebody got to say something. I'd rather hear something rather than nothing. You're not going to tell me everything's all good. Don't tell me if I'm in California and California's burning, don't put a mask on my face and tell me, oh, you don't smell no smoke. No, bitch, I smell smoke and something happening. No,
we dealing with COVID and fires. We damned if we do and we damned if we don't.
Right. Don't put no damn rain boots on me and Hurricane Katrina and be like, oh well, just a little rain. Get an umbrella. No, bitch. It's the ties. It's caskets in the back.
Our government has, Donald Trump is mad at my governor. He's pissed off at our governor. He's so pissed off at our governor because he told them he was not opening up Hollywood. Hollywood is not being open. You're not going. Hollywood is not opening up at all. At all.
Well, he wants to be responsible for that because he said that because Mitch McConnell said, well, Hollywood ain't got to be liable if they catch it, so you might as well open it up. But why put people's lives at risk if they don't be at risk?
Everything is being done on Zoom, or if they're doing anything, there's nobody in the audience. It's just the people on the stage, and that's it.
Let me see if it's a job for people who laugh, because I could laugh on the back. Y'all can leave that shit and be a whole audience.
You could be a voiceover, huh?
Yes, are they hiring for that? Because if you need an audience
or a hand clapper,
right? I would do. Yes, those are jobs.
He said, "No way, Jose." And he was talking because he did. They got into it. My governor and Trump got into a verbal fight. It was like
everybody with Trump in a verbal fight, and the shit is not funny. You know what I'm saying? Except for my governor. My governor is like, yeah, so we just gonna keep pouring money into Georgia, and we're gonna because we don't think, and everything. I didn't know that you can just catch it like that. But
everybody's going to Georgia to party in Atlanta. You know that everybody's going to Atlanta and Vegas. All these youngsters, after they got that EDD money and did all that scamming, they've been going all. Oh my God! I've
been in my house, and remember how I told you yesterday? What was it? Yesterday was Sunday, right? I had to keep on my days. The day that I told y'all I was gonna fix my car. Okay, so I put my part on. I took the part off, and I put my new part on. I did all my stuff the way I was supposed to, and I was supposed to drive so I can get my emissions done. And so my husband took my car this morning to get my emissions done, and the guy said, you didn't drive far enough, right? And so my husband was like, it's going to take you about 2 weeks to drive far enough to get your emissions done, because I don't go nowhere no more. Like, I really don't. Like, my car, I've actually not driven my car in like, I might have did 1,000 miles in
the months that we've been locked down.
No, since probably about November or October, like last year. Like, I've really not been driving my car. You know what I'm saying? And so I know I have to drive the car to get the miles up so that they can make sure that the air pressure, the air pressure switch to make sure that the air switch is functioning properly. I understand you have to have all of this stuff. So I'm out there driving and stuff, but where am I going? You know what I'm saying? If I'm not going to the farm town that I want to live in, I don't really want to go nowhere. That's my mind state. I'm all fucked up over here. Like I wanna drive my car to where I'm gonna be. But I mean, I could drive it around Atlanta and stuff. But as far as going and then seeing what everybody else is doing, I'm not. I ain't even.
Girl,
I,
no,
I'm,
they were
girl,
in the
I'm,
club with no mask on, girls
I'm
twerking
not
on
doing
butt
that.
naked. I'm like,
Nope.
aren't y'all like just didn't y'all just got so didn't Atlanta get slammed with COVID-19 when it first came out?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So what they think because we got flu season coming up. So what, girl? Mm-mm,
Mm-mm.
mm-mm,
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
I'll find me one good little client that I know she good and I'll be okay.
That's why I be over here, girl, and I be on the most nerdiest stuff because I really don't get out like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like
My friend
I go
invited
out.
me to a comedy club last Saturday. Girl, I backed out. I was like, I'm good. She's like, well, I said, I gotta come home
Well,
to a newborn baby.
Glenn, I have comedian friends who I don't go see when they come to Atlanta right now, and they understand.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They understand. So it's not, it. I mean, it is what it is. It's like self preservation.
I just don't want. I
Self
just feel that
preservation.
I have a newborn in the house. She's only 2 months old.
Right.
I refuse to even expose her to because I want to go shake a tail feather somewhere.
Yes, Regina. Georgia was one of the first states to start
Mm.
reopening. That don't mean that Snack has to start reopening. See the difference? I know who my governor is. My governor is a guy. He's an idiot. Okay, he's not very in tune with things. But I do see where when I go to websites, he is getting a lot of money for the state. He's funding a lot of projects for the state, but he's doing that at the risk of telling people it's okay, go outside, do this. We ain't wearing a mask. Like he's being a puppet for the dollar. And so, it is what it is. I just don't want to participate in that. And I would encourage anybody not to nominate him for the Georgia governor the next time. Matter of fact, he stole his whole governorship the last time because he was a secretary of state for Georgia. Y'all listening?
Mm.
Brian Kemp, secretary of state of
I'll
Georgia.
be right back. I go to the bathroom.
Okay. All right. Let me tell y'all something. Brian Kemp was the secretary of state of Georgia. When he got into office, he changed the rules for professional licensure. He made it extremely hard for people who had professional licenses, meaning not only the hairstylists, the barbers, and the funeral directors, but the doctors and nurses, the real estate people, and everything, right? So now people who have been citizens of Georgia for however long and who's had licenses for the longest time, you have to prove that you're citizen, not once, not twice, but until you email them and cuss them out like I did. Because my thing was, if I'm going to keep sending you the same shit over and over again to tell you I'm a citizen, do you think I'm going to be a Mexican overnight? See, they don't want the Mexicans over here to succeed in such a way that you have to prove that you're a United States citizen every time you get a driver's license, every time you get a professional license, every time you buy a house. You got to show your citizenship for everything you do in Georgia now under Brian Kemp. So when he ran for governor under the Kathy Cox lady, who was cool, like Kathy Cox was really cool, right? When he ran to be the governor, he changed. No, it wasn't Kathy Cox. It was Stacey Adams. Kathy Cox was another situation, but Stacey Adams, right? You changed the rules midterm about a whole bunch of stuff, about the voting dates, about the voting times, about what polls would be open, about how many polls would be open, in what areas could we have polls, all that kind of stuff. Now you the governor. Now people lives in danger, and you don't even know that COVID-19 is in Georgia. You didn't know that people was transmitting it. You didn't know that it was by airborne contact or face-to-face contact. You didn't know that people could be asymptomatic and still have COVID. But you're the governor. Voter suppression. Exactly, Regina. That's what I'm saying. That's what we got to deal with. We should not have to deal with that for another term. Y'all. If there's some true prayer warriors in the chat, meaning Regina and Glamour, y'all pray for me because I'm down here with this idiot. But the thing is that because he's been able to secure money for a whole bunch of people who are really, I mean, these people need their money too, right? And people who are going to take a blind eye about all this other stuff and just go to, oh, you saved my farm. Oh, you made me able to keep my dogs alive. Like people like that, they're gonna vote for him. And it's crazy as I don't know what. I just don't feel like he was ever built up for the job. I really don't. I really don't. And I feel like if y'all just look a little bit closer, y'all might find some people who may be able to do the job better. Y'all gotta vote local. We're the local voters. Y'all need to vote for your class high school president. Vote for the doggone president of the newspaper editor staff. Y'all
Well,
gotta start small. Cause
well,
that's where these is coming from.
listen, actually, the governor of California, I went to high school with him.
Girl, I mean, no, because you can't wait till these people get up high and be like, well, since I'm a Republican, I'm just gonna vote for him. No,
Start local.
start looking at the people that's for the dog walker of the community or something. Don't let these people walk your dog if they look weird. Stop doing that mess. Like vote small. Ugh. Now we over here on the major election. We got these crazy looking people with their crazy ideas, and all of y'all is collateral damage or sacrifice, or all of us, should I say? All of us are collateral damage or sacrifice. It's crazy. No.
Say no. Okay. Well, I'm about to end this live, girl. We've been on here for 3 hours and
Girl,
17.
Girl, you need to end it because I've been over here just ranting and raving. I think
No,
I'm upset in my real life and I ain't know it.
Nope. You've been dropping good jewels and good gems for the people who are going to watch the replay. You better listen to a snack and to everybody in the chat because what we're telling y'all is really, really facts. Hey, I rhymed. Hey.
Mhm. And Grandma, you know, like I've been told y'all can Google me anytime. Anything I say, you can Google it, baby. I done already did.
Everything. And
I've
you,
already did
yes,
my research.
yes. Okay, a
And the
snack
thing.
to you tomorrow.
All right, sis, bye. It was nice hanging out with you.
I
I
had
did not
fun.
go and snore on your live because you know you really you
Not
because
go
you be
to
on
sleep
the live
tonight.
live.
Hello.
I'm
Hallelujah.
about to go to sleep now though. That's it. I'm about to go to sleep in a minute though. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. I love you, sis. I'm dropping down.
Okay. Well, thank you, everybody who hung out with us for 3 hours and 18 minutes and 24 seconds. Please watch the replay. There are a bunch of gems and jewels that's a snack have given us how to survive and thrive in this new age, in this new era of C19 in the state that we are living in. With that being said, you guys, love and light. Have a good night. Good night, Regina. I don't. Who was Dr. Jeremy? Random. I know that's you growing through the truth. His name is Dr. Jeremy. You're not gonna be on your page because I see him on in your chat. Hold on. Is it Dr. Jeremy? 45 does not view humanity. CC's blue. Yes. Um, Dr. Germany. Let me see. Dr. J E R Oh, wait, hold on. I'm still here. I'm trying to get it. Okay, I'm pulling up his name. I'm random. Oh God. Where she go? Oh, Doctor Jeremy. Okay, okay. I remember him saying that. Let me get it. DRJERM. Dang it. Hold on. JEREMI. Mix. Search. Okay, I got it. Okay. Okay, I'll be over there. Good night. Love and light. Always, always have a problem going. See better.